Now that's a lot of damage!
Damage. Hi Shifty Blue, thank you for the flex tape off the bat. Right. So, I didn't really sleep a lot last night, and thus I have decided to get dressed up in a full suit. As thou dost. When thou doesn't get any sleep, it's like, what to do? Yes, what do? Well, I haven't slept, so I'm ready now to perform at the highest level of business. So I decided just to get into a suit and do my stream in a suit. And oh dear, I don't know what happened. There we are. That's what's happened. Unfortunately, I can't really call the manager because I'd need like another camera, and I'm not doing that. No. Absolutely not. We already have so many cameras plugged in because of all the sewing stuff. At that point, I would feel so watched. No. But, yeah. They just assume that they just assume that they're always watching somewhere around here. They're always somewhere here. Also, Bateman, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I was lurking in your stream yesterday for so long. I was just like nipping in and out because I had some work to do, unfortunately. And I was popping in and out. What the heck game was that? It looked like, you see those YouTube videos where they do like the RPG game simulator games? It looked like that, but the game. Good stuff. Good stuff. It looked fun. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, I've gotten confused with chat. Stocks, business. Business stocks are up 10 out of 10. Heck yeah, business stocks are up. You look... Took you so long to get off my sushi's cold. Heck! Lurking with Henry. Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come! Nice. Okay, that's what it was. I didn't notice Jenny was lurking when I joined. I thought you'd already said, hey, didn't mention it. Nah, I literally... I'd been lurking... I'd been lurking since like maybe 20 minutes or something into the stream. I was just like, I'll pop a lurk, but I won't really be able to chat at all because I'm working. So I'd been doing a lurking for maybe like the majority of the stream. I'm sorry. I did a very, very heavy lurk. I think I nipped in at one point to say that the dog was vibrating, and then other than that, I was like, oh dear. Yeah, I was doing hefty lurk. Oh, and the wanna be famous. I did say wanna be famous. Yeah, it's because there were so many bots in so suddenly. It does happen like that sometimes though. Like, you don't see any bots for days, and then suddenly you have 3 all in one go, where it's like, geez, where have you guys been hiding? All at once. I almost banned you for that. I am the 4th bot. I should have copied it more precisely, but by the time that I was like typing it, the first one had already gone, and I was like, oh shoot, gotta be quick. Oh dear. Always in packs, always in packs. Also Zay, thank you for the horn. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to business. Went to bot vision, almost accidentally clicked the ban button. Like, goodbye. Goodbye. It was nice being here. Goodbye. I am 4th bot. I am 4th bot. Also, did you mean jelly flesh? Give me 2 seconds. I also, by the way, I have a nice drink today. We had the food shop come in, which means that I have tomato juice. Heck yeah. Well, it's spicy tomato juice because I put lots of spicy stuff in it. But yeah! So I have that to wake me up today. I also have a cup of tea, but also spicy jellyfish, spicy tomato juice. Yes. Oh dear. It's one of my favorite drinks. I just think it's so nice. Oh dear, jelly was bot all along. There is a bot among us. Jesus Christ, the jelly flesh is off the charts today. Oh my god. Also, why is Nightbot now a FFZ supporter? Nightbot, did you get sponsored? And you didn't tell us? What is this? Oh dear. Nightbot, you could have told us. I would have supported you. I'm not a vampire, it's tomato juice. It's really good. I love tomato juice. It's just like drinking soup. I love it. Spicy jellyfish, add that to the already sticky. No! Not spicy jellyfish. Right, let me get you the top-down view. So this is what we were doing yesterday. There's this panel over here. Now I'm not going to be able to fill the dress in again, I don't have that thread, but we do need to continue on down the cobblestone, we need to add some more definition to the snow at the bottom, and then we do need to go up into the sky, so we still have plenty to do even without filling in the dress. I got a lot. Tomato juice, it is tomato juice, it's thick, so it can't be blood, and it's light, so it can't be blood. It's thick and light. Oh dear. I've seen tomato films. God, you can tell I've not slept. You can tell. I just say like I've seen tomato films before. You're not fooling me. Not with these tomato films. Cypress, how's it going? Have no fears. I would say your local folks. God bless. Thank you for the glitter. How goes it? How goes all of the drawing? I hope you're having a good day. I've also seen tomatoes before. This is fair. I have seen the odd tomato here and there. Yeah! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day, Cypress. Ah, dear. Who needs sleep anyways? Honestly, me. A lot of people function really well without sleep. I don't. I don't function good at all without the sleep. I have never functioned well without sleep. Like, if I don't sleep, I become a wreck. Like, I used to work with someone who, I mean, this is just what they said. I can't verify that this is true. But they said that they would only aim for around 3 hours sleep a night. And that was what was good for them. And then the rest of it, they just got by eating a good diet and exercising. And then they would only sleep for like 3 hours. And I was, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I think I would feel so ill. Oh my god. And like, oh no. No. And like they seem to do it on purpose. No. Been work on the show. You mean heck yeah. Oh, that sounds lovely. Ah, sleep is overrated. I don't think that that's true. I think sleep's pretty good. Like getting a good night's sleep and waking up. Nice. I don't work well in the mornings. I need 5 to 6, yeah. I'd say that I need a little more than that. I think 6 hours is not enough for me. I think at 6 hours, I will be very groggy for a lot of the day. It probably won't be until like, actually no, I probably will be sleepy most of the day at 6 hours. But if I can get 7 or 8 hours, like 8 hours ideally, it is a good night's sleep for me. And I don't want to get too much more than that either, because otherwise I'll be groggy again. A window of sleep, that is what I aim for. Sounds very unhealthy. That's what I'd say. I only need 10 to 12 hours of sleep, so sleep is very, very overrated. See, that'd probably be too much for me. I think I'd feel ill after that. Teens need 10 hours, adults need 6 to 8. Oh, okay. That might be why 8 for me is like the better, like I feel happy at 8. I need 8, but I'm always begrudged spending that much time sleeping, so I'm never fully functioning. Oh dear. I need 8, but then after 8, I'm very awake and productive for the full day. So it's like, if it's a choice between 6 hours sleep and I feel trash the whole day, or 8 hours sleep and I feel like a productive person and I get more work done and stuff like that, I'd rather have the 8 hours sleep and just spend that extra 2 hours, you know, doing nothing and then feel good during the day. Yeah. But I guess I'm also from the perspective of if I don't get enough sleep, I'll also probably have a migraine. So my perspective might be a little bit warped in that there is a pretty negative consequence to not getting enough sleep consistently. Like if I go a few nights of bad sleep, I start getting really terrible migraines. So it's like, it's really not worth it to risk less sleep, whereas other people could definitely get away with that a bit more. It's like when you charge your phone to 80% and figure it's charged enough. I do not. I do always charge my phone to 100% because my phone doesn't take very long to charge. It only takes like an hour to charge, so I just I like slow state of morning. I'm not good at all, but later in the day I overdrive. I've met a lot of people like that. In the mornings they take it slow and steady and they're like they chill and they don't do too much, but then they hit like mid-afternoon and they're like bam and they're just gone. And they'll be hyper productive for the rest of the day and often quite late into the night too. I've met quite a few people like that. Whereas I'm quite productive in the mornings if I can get a good night's sleep. I'll wake up, maybe the first hour I spend, you know, well, especially when I'm streaming, I spend a little bit longer because of all the setup and stuff. But the first hour in particular, I'll spend eating, like doing makeup, washing, that kind of stuff. And like getting myself prepared for the day, and that's kind of the hour I spend waking up. And then after that, I'm kind of good to go. Like that, I can be productive after that. Days like today, I do feel a bit out of sorts because I just haven't slept. So I'm just a bit like, ooh. I don't feel quite as with it as I normally would. Like I'm definitely gonna give it a good shot, but I don't feel great comparatively to normal. But I want to be productive, so I'm gonna give it a good go. I think that's one thing, if anything, that I've learned through cosplay. It's that sometimes you don't feel productive naturally. You have to force yourself. Forced productivity. It's still productivity. Oh dear. But yeah. It's not that I don't like cosplay, it's just sometimes it's not natural to be productive. Like if I wasn't someone who streamed, I probably wouldn't have done anything today. Yeah, it would have been one of those days. I would not have been motivated to do anything. I think I would have just been motivated to sleep. But I'm quite glad that I have got up and done stuff and put on a business suit. I feel very businessy. Right. Get the red thread out. We don't need this for a minute, and put on the dark thread. It doesn't take long either. I'm one of those evening people. Most, if not all, my best work between 7 and 2 a.m. Yeah, I met quite a few people, especially during university when I was living with other people, like a fair amount of other people, who would suddenly hit their groove, like mid-afternoon consistently, or like later in the day consistently. And throughout the morning it'd be like, oh, hard. But maybe that was just there. And like for me, I'd need to start pretty early in the morning. Like I had, especially in my final year of uni, it was a pretty tough routine to be fair, because I had to catch up on a lot of work because I was quite ill in my second year. So I had to do some of my second year work in my third year, which was not ideal. But I was catching up on a lot, and I literally gave myself a schedule like 8 till 8. With like a few breaks during the day, but it was kind of like a 12-hour schedule, Monday to Friday with sometimes Saturdays, and yeah, I would just do that most of the week. And but after 8 o'clock I wouldn't have been able to work. Like I couldn't, because I wasn't productive in the evenings. I still am not productive in the evenings. Like I can't, like once I get that point, I can't be productive. Like even now, like after about 6 o'clock, I really start to struggle to like keep going. I have to start in the mornings. Oh dear. So I'm like the opposite. I don't mind get out of bed and do work, but don't ask me to do brain stuff for when I fall out of bed. Yeah. Whereas I'm the opposite. It's like, don't ask me to do brain stuff after 6 in the evening. Like no. Like when I finish my stuff for the day, and then I let me come home after work, and it's like, can you sort out this stuff and this stuff and this stuff? I'm like, what? You want me what? I'm sorry, I've been doing brain stuff all day. What? Evening is when I struggle. I can do it in the morning, but do it before work. If I do it after work, I'm lost. I can't do it then. There we go. And fall behind. Right, I've got so many drinks. I want tomato. Drink options. Tomato. Tomato is good, to be fair. There's no tomato noise. Not on this stream. You must be thinking of a different stream, Shifty Bloke. That's not this stream. We don't have Tim Allen noises here. must be a different stream. I love tomato juice. It's so good. I've been wanting it for ages, but none of the local stores have it. So I have to wait till we have our weekly food shop. And truthfully, I've forgotten for quite a few weeks in a row now that I really want it. And it's just so nice to have it. It's so good. I know it's not everyone's favourite. In fact, I don't actually really know anyone that really likes tomato juice. But I really like it. It's really outside of my family. My family likes tomato juice a lot, but outside of my family, I don't really know anyone who likes tomato juice. Well, we used to drink it. Like, I say we used to. I'm sure they still do, but I don't live with them. Oh dear. You have to put something spicy in it, otherwise it's still fine, but like, it's nicer with something spicy in it. Spicy tomatoes. Like Worcestershire sauce will do it. I think that's one of the easiest ones, because you can just straight up put Worcestershire sauce in it. And it's like a good spicy kind of like hit, and it's nice and easy and it blends in good. That's a good one. Chili stuff in it, that's good too. I think there's some more classic one. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's good work fuel. I'm sure a lot of people would just drink energy drinks, but I really struggle with the smell of energy drinks. I don't know what it is, but the smell of energy drinks, like the taste is fine. Every time I've tasted an energy drink, it's like, yeah, it's alright. But the smell of energy drinks, and because I sit in this room a lot, I don't think that I could, you know, deal with the smell of it just hanging around this room. You're very certain. No, someone else's stream. Someone else's stream. Happy tomato noises. Happy tomato noises. I saw the video. Nope. Oh, thank you for egg. I like tomato soup. I like to add cayenne pepper to it. Cayenne pepper, that'd be a good one. Yeah, yeah. Energy drinks. Yuck. Not really favorite energy drink. Yeah, it's like the taste is fine, but I'm not really keen on the smell. And by not keen, I mean I can't stand the smell. Like the smell of energy drinks really, yeah, I really don't like it. The only time that I'd ever I say normally, I don't drink alcohol anymore, but like that I used to drink energy drinks was if they were like, you know, mixed with alcohol. And since I don't drink alcohol anymore, it's like, well, I guess I just don't drink energy drinks. Yeah, the smell, it's that sickly sort of sweet smell. I really just can't stand it. It just nope. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. Some people, I'm sure it doesn't have that same effect on, but ugh. I know when I worked in an office, a lot of people drank them, and oh, the smell. Oh, no. Can't do it. Nope. It was so bad. There we go. Yeah. Right, we need to change where the hoop is now because we've done one side. These are one of the more subtle ones, but they do still blend nicely. We still do it. Little blendy pebbles. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they smell bad as they taste. I think they taste better than they smell, but I still would choose to have like a coffee or a tea that's caffeinated over an energy drink. The only caffeine I get is tea, Coke, soda. That's fair. That's very fair. I try with coffee and me are not friends. That's also fair. That's also fair. Like, I like tea a lot. I also do like coffee, but I do probably still drink a lot more tea than... Well, no, actually... Yeah, no, I think I still drink a lot more tea than coffee. Yeah. Look good. Thank you. Oh, dear. This is just, like, some of the background work, but I don't know. It's very relaxing. It's, like, because it's a very simple background kind of design, but with the same sort of thing over and over, it's a sort of relaxing thing to sew. I like it a lot. I just trim the threads off the back, too. Like, there's no pressure involved in this kind of sewing. It's just the same thing over and over and over again, and then it builds up into a nice picture. I like it a lot. It's nice. And where do we need to go to? We need to bring that down into here. There is a little black that goes around the edge here later. We'll come back and do. But now we'll just keep adding the bits that are this colour. And yeah. There we go. I'm definitely more of a tea or soda person. Normally I drink coffee if I need a boost or if I'm in a coffee shop. That's one thing. That's where I really started getting into coffee. It was not from drinking it at home, that's for sure. It was from going to coffee shops or like cafes and stuff like that, because you wouldn't really get, at least over in the UK or like the places I grew up, there weren't so many options for fancy tea in cafes, but there were a lot of options for fancy coffees. So like growing up, it'd be like, well, I want to try something fancy, so I'll try a fancy coffee. And that's probably where I really started to get into coffee from, was like from going into, what do you call it? Coffee shops and being like, well, I want something fancy. But tea I grew up on. Like, you know, I started drinking tea because my parents drink tea, so yeah. Rick's not finished yet, gonna move on. I mean, you are right. You are right. we are getting some good progress, to be fair, though. Like, over the last couple of days, we've done, like, a fair amount on this one panel, and it is looking pretty cool. Ah, dear. Oh, so CSI, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, true. Lots of coffee options in a coffee shop. Not enough tea shops. Yeah, tea shops. Back where I grew up, there weren't any tea shops. But then I did come from quite a small area of like a lot of local places, but they were predominantly cafes. They would serve English breakfast tea, but that would be about your only option. And yeah, most people have English breakfast tea in their own house. So unless you were adverse to coffee, most people wouldn't get tea. Unless maybe you were getting like a cream tea, but that's a bit more fancy, and you'd normally go out specifically for that. Yeah, coffee would be more what people would get, and they'd get like the fancy coffee, or they'd get their favorite coffee. It was, you know, if you were going to a cafe, you'd get a coffee. Unless you didn't like coffee, and then you'd get the one tea on the menu, which was often the same tea that you had in your own house. You'd just pay about 5 times the amount for it. Oh dear. That's good, thank you. Let's make Starbucks, but with tea. They do have places like that in some of the bigger areas. Like I'm sure London has loads. And if you go to some of the biggest cities in the UK, you'll find 1 or 2. It's just, if there's like 20 cafes, there's maybe 1 tea place. It's like that sort of like ratio. which might be surprising to anyone who thinks like the UK is so tea forward. It is if you go to people's houses, but if you're looking around for places to go sit down, it will mainly be cafes with lots of coffee options, with the occasional tea house. Oh dear. Oh, speaking of tea, I just made some iced tea yesterday. Oh, lovely. Heck yeah, I hope that's all ready for you today. That sounds nice, to be fair. There's like 2 or 3 in Cardiff that I can think of, presuming they're still open. That's the other thing. Right now, I don't know how many are still open over the last year, because of course everything's been hit quite hard. But yeah, if we think on the assumption that in a capital city that Cardiff is, there's maybe like 2 to 3 tea houses. I want to say there's like 30 cafes. 30, 40 cafes. There's a ridiculous amount of places you can get coffee. You can't turn a corner for not seeing a cafe. But tea houses you have to seek out. You have to seek them out. You have to know where they are. And when you find them, they're good. But you have to search for them. Yeah. Russian tea house used to be a thing in my hometown. Oh, lovely. Oh, that sounds really nice. Oh, tea houses are really nice. Really nice. I think the other thing is, probably, I don't know if this is the same elsewhere, but I really enjoy going to the places where they do serve them, because it's like, if I want to commit to buying a whole pot of tea, I would rather go to a tea house and try it first. Because otherwise I'm going to get a lot of tea in my house that I might not like, right? So it's been really nice going to some of these tea houses and trying some of the teas that I might want to purchase for my own house to serve to guests and have myself. Because otherwise you get like enough to serve at least 50 cups when you buy it. I don't know if I want 50 cups. Also, Dragon Poet, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. I hope you're having a good morning, evening. I hope work has been good and you've not had too much overtime. Thank you, it's very kind. Teas. We're just talking about tea. I was at a tea shop in London. It was good. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience in one of the London ones. I feel quite hungry. Hungry for tea. Coffee shop tea never tastes good. It's the same tea you have at home, but overbrewed. If you just add hot water, we can't be friends. Oh no. I swear, homemade iced tea is such an amazing drink for summer. I don't know why more people don't make it. I think there's a lot of the time as well, it's just the idea that it might be really difficult to make. We made last year, which I thought would be really difficult to make. But it actually was not too bad, and I will probably end up making it again this year once we get some more Tupperware to put it in, because it did take up a fair amount. I made a lot. We just need more Tupperware. It was, I think it's, I just called it spicy lemonade, but it might be Vietnamese lemonade. I'm not sure. Someone can correct me on this. Spicy lemonade is what I called it. It's basically lemonade with a butt ton of ginger in it. Ginger and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It really hits you. Ginger and mint, that's it. Mint, ginger, lemonade. Oh, it's really good. I love it, but then I really like ginger. So when I first had it, I was like, oh, I wonder if this is possible to make in your own house. So I looked up some recipes for it and I tried a couple, and I found one that was like really similar to what I had when I had it at the restaurant. And so I just started making it last year. But the thing is, I did make it in quite big batch, so I probably would want a bit more Tupperware this time for when I make it. But it's really good. If you like your lemonade with a bit of a kick, it's just like, yeah, like really, really intense, and it's got ginger and mint, and it just goes, oh, it's fantastic. It really punches you around the face. Things have been crazy, seating at full capacity. Oh, geez, Rex. Oh, sun-brewed tea is good. Sun-brewed tea. Ooh. I love going to tea houses. I've tried some different teas and had some teas that aren't really available in shops, so kinds of teas left to try. Yes. I mean, that's why I also like the tea tube advent calendar, things like that. I hated some of the teas, don't get me wrong. Some of them were not my style at all. But it gave me the opportunity to try some things I'd never order. And I really liked that. That was really cool. Thankfully, I get to set my overtime schedule. I only did 4 hours. I wanted to do 6, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to go home and relax because I still have my 40. Oh, that is fair. That is fair. I've never seen a tea house. I don't know if they ever exist anymore in Finland. Maybe a few in the bigger cities. To be fair, that is kind of the same as it is here, even in the UK, where tea houses, again, like as we mentioned earlier, are not so common. Like, especially when you compare them to cafes. Cafes are everywhere, but tea houses, you have to seek them out. They're not common. You'll find them in capital cities, in big cities, but finding them elsewhere, like it's not so common. Yeah. And like the UK is kind of like, people will often think of us as like having a cup of tea in our hand or something like that, and yeah, but as far as tea houses go, like don't like them. I like tea. I don't know much about them, but I like them. That is also fair. Heck yeah. I like a lot of things I know absolutely diddly squat about. Finns drink the most coffee in the world, so maybe that's why. Oh, okay, that also could be why. Ginger is great. Oh, I love ginger. Oh, I love ginger. Ginger is one of my favourites. Ginger in everything, thank you. Thank you very much. Pop ginger in my everything. I just love it. I just love it. I just can't have enough. I think it's fantastic. I want to get smacked on my face with ginger when I have ginger and something. I just think it's fantastic. Give me that fresh ginger. Oh. Oh dear. Over the past years, people forgot how to eat in a restaurant. Talk about slobs. No. No. I've only eaten into a restaurant. I have to make sure that I'm telling the truth actually. I think it's one time now. And that was I went last weekend. I think that's the first time I've eaten in anywhere in the last year and a half. And genuinely like a little emotional just to sit in somewhere. First of all because I actually had the time to go somewhere, which was nice. But also because it was just so nice to see people. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen anyone. And like I had to be quite careful just because not because I was worried about catching it from them, but because I had to be careful that they didn't get anything from me, just because I've, been working with people that have come down with COVID. But so I was like doing tests beforehand and stuff like that. But It's all been good. I mean, I hadn't pinged or anything. As far as I'm aware, I hadn't come in contact with them. But also, I would rather be safe than sorry. And I don't want to give COVID to any of my friends on accident. This is why I've been so hesitant to meet up with anyone, is because out of everyone I know, I think I'm one of the only people that work in retail. And outside of like my colleagues at work, of course. But like, out of everyone that I don't work with, I think I'm the only that I'm friends with. I think I'm one of the only people that work in retail, and I feel like such a when I meet up with them, I feel like I'm just spreading disease because I'm like, please don't get too close to me. I feel like there's always so much like disease in my workplace comparatively to everywhere else, where they're like, yeah, we get no cases here. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing happens here, and I'm just here like. Get nowhere near me. I'm a disease. Come nowhere near me. Oh god. So I feel quite bad meeting up with anyone. I love seeing people. I really do. And I've missed everyone a lot. But the last thing I want to do is give anyone. But yeah, it was honestly really nice just being able to go somewhere. It had been such a long time. That's when I ate all of the eggs. I ate a lot of egg, had a lovely time, and yeah, it was really good. Oh dear. I think in the last month, I think I've done like 5 COVID tests just to be safe. Oh dear. Yeah. I mean, 3 of them were because, like, much earlier when I wasn't well, which was very fair. We didn't think that I had COVID, but it was because I had to, because we were isolating and I had to. And then the others are before I met up with those people, and then I've done another one this week before I meet up with somebody at the end of this week. Because, again, I don't want to give it to anyone. I don't trust myself to not be someone who's like not got symptoms and just give it to somebody. Like otherwise, genuinely, I don't really care too much. I'd be fine if I didn't have to meet up with anyone and I could just go about my daily life and just be like, ba-ba-da-ba-da. But then when I meet up with people, I'm like, but what if? Also, oh dear. I'm sure it's different in different countries though. Yeah. Isn't it a weird year? I didn't expect to go into the last year feeling, well, maybe not, to be fair, I always feel a little bit like a plague rat, but like, this year in particular. We even have tea time in the UK. To be fair, with some members of my family, I love this, to be fair. I think this is lovely. But they used to literally sit down and have cake at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was lovely. I mean, they were retired, so I guess they could do that, but I just thought that was lovely. They legitimately sit down at 4 in the afternoon and have a slice of cake. Afternoon tea every day. They'd make a pot of tea, have a slice of cake, and it was like, huh, what a nice life. That sounds really nice. I aim to get to the point in my life where I can sit down at 4 in the afternoon and just make a pot of tea and have a slice of cake and be like, well, I'm stopping whatever I'm doing because have you seen the time? It's 4 o'clock. I've got to sit down and have a cup of tea and a slice of cake. That'd be lovely. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, every day. And they had like different cakes. Sometimes they'd have biscuits. Sometimes they'd have cake. It just sounds fantastic. Oh dear. It'd just be really nice. Could you imagine just every day you just stop and you're like, right, stop everyone. Stop. Listen, I know I was serving you, I know I was doing something, but stop. It's 4 o'clock. That means I need to pop the kettle on. We're having a cup of tea. You can be mid-argument with someone, you're like, right, stop. 4 o'clock, innit? Stop. We gotta have a cup of tea. Have a slice of cake. I just like the idea. I think it sounds really nice. A really nice way of living your life. I mean, not that obviously every day needs to be lived on that sort of schedule, but the idea that you stop for something like tea and cake, I kind of like it. I mean, you'd have to be at a certain point in your life, like retirement, where probably your life could just stop like that. But doesn't it sound nice? It just sounds really nice. Ginger is great. It is great. It is great. Don't drink tea. Can you call yourself a Brit? You can absolutely call yourself a Brit. You don't have to like tea. A lot of people don't. If you don't grow up in a family as well that drinks tea, the likelihood is you won't, because it's like one of those things where I think a lot of people don't like tea the first time they drink it. So you can be a Brit without drinking tea. Absolutely. Understandable. It reminds me of the 3 people so far this year. It was so good to see people again. That's understandable though. Glad I don't work in retail. Yeah, I love meeting up with people, but I'm always being very careful. Not because of them, but because of me. I never really I'm never really worried about other people, because my thought is that they're probably never more of a risk than I am to them. So I'm always being very careful of myself. Like, if somebody is meeting up with myself or Shiny, then I'll take a test like a few days before, just so that we know that if someone meets up with them, they'll be safe. I know it sounds quite paranoid when you put it like that, but it's like, I don't know, I think I'd really struggle with it, guilt-wise, if somebody got it from me. Also, Lasso! Jesus Christ, Lasso! 11 months! Heck! What the heck? That is a long time. Lasso, we're just talking about afternoon tea and how nice it must be to stop your day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon just to have a cup of tea and a slice of cake. Thank you so much for 11 months. That's very kind of you. Jesus Christ, that's a long time. We should all have a time of day when we sit down and relax. You know what though? That's kind of true. Because, I mean, yesterday I don't think I really stopped. Well, no, that's not true. I did stop after stream and I had some food. But then I went straight into another piece of work that I had to do this week, which I really enjoyed, to be fair. It was really fun. And then I had to do some stuff for other work, and then I did some editing until about 11 o'clock, and that's when I went to sleep. So I didn't stop all day. I would have been probably better to take a half an hour break at 4 in the afternoon and give myself some cake and tea. Maybe I'll start putting that into my rota. Afternoon tea time. Horn surprised me. It does. It comes out of nowhere. The horn be loud. Almost a whole heckin' year. It is. It is. Jesus Christ. I was in Italy and midday shops closed down for 1 hour and I was like, what? Yeah, you're gonna have a break. We're gonna get a pocket mark to the market for 4 o'clock, and that's when it's tea and cake time. You know what though? It doesn't sound like a bad idea. It doesn't sound like the worst idea. I mean, just the idea of having like half an hour where you treat yourself every day. It doesn't have to be tea and cake. I mean, I like cake, but there are other sweet things that I like more. And I'm actually more of a savoury person most of the time. But a tea and something. That would be nice. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. I'm in the same. I didn't meet up with anyone last year at Elysian because I didn't want to potentially spread it with people. I also started meeting people when I was vaccinated. That I just also didn't want to spread it at home. Yeah, exactly. We're lucky in that it's just me and Shiny, and like I'm probably the highest risk and also the highest risk. As in, I'm risky and a risk. I'm at risk and I'm also risky. I'm a risky risk. Oh dear. So in that way we're somewhat lucky. But oh dear. I don't know if that's a good way of putting it. If you're the queen, you have an afternoon tea every day. Techno, how is it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. That's true. But also, like, wouldn't it just be a nice thing to put into your day anyway? Just like half an hour to like look after yourself. I don't know, crumpets. Crumpets would be a good one, actually. I really like crumpets. We are doing a thing. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream, so I'll say it now. We've had it 2 times now, and okay, actually no, I want to talk about it because I really like it, and they've made us really happy twice now. Okay, so we have been doing a bread subscription service. A bread subscription service, and I love it. It makes me so happy. Basically what they do, so it works with local bakeries and stuff like that, so all of the bakeries in your area, and what they do is they get the bread that's wonky, the bread that ended up being like meh, like it's not quite the right shape, it's not quite the right, like maybe the crumpet ended up being folded a little bit, and, you know, it's wonky bread basically. Your wonky bread from the bakeries, wonky bread from bakeries from within supermarkets, bakeries from just independent, stuff like that. It works with all these bakeries. And what they do is, you can get it weekly, you can get it bi-weekly, we get it every other week. And we get a delivery of bread. And it's basically whatever bread they've got. And they just give you a box of it. And it's random bread. Could be anything. So we've got like a fair amount of wraps this week. We've got quite a few crumpets. I've got enough crumpets to last me all week. We're freezing a few of them. We got some naan breads, which we're very excited about. We got some really big garlic naan breads, which, we are looking forward to eating those at some point. So those are going to be delicious. We also got given pancakes this week. Like, we ate those. We ate those as soon as they came in because they were fluffy. So we got some really fluffy pancakes. So those were good. And then what else bread did they give us? They gave us pita breads, but then they've also given us things that are similar to pita breads, but they're not pita breads. So we got those breads. What other breads did we get? It's a heavy lot of bread. But yeah, basically you're getting the idea. They've given us lots of different types of bread. And so we freeze some of it. We know we can use some of it pretty soon, and then we put some of it in the freezer, and it's pretty good. How much is the bread subscription? I think it's £6. I think it's £6. It's not bad. It's £6. You can get it cheaper if you do like different ones, but yeah. I don't know if it's £6 a month or £6 a week. Or £6 every 2 weeks in my case. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's £6 a shipment or £6, which I would still say for the amount of bread you get, it's probably about £6 worth, but I don't know if it's £6 a month or not. I'm not sure. Because it's a lot of bread. It's not like we get like one wrap. They give us a... But yeah, it's a fair few. Dearie me. Jelly is tier 1 subscription to bread. We do. We have tier 1 subscription to bread. Also Smope, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Jelly Dangerous Stitch Smith. Yes. We have Milkman. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Milkman is good. Subscription to Milkman. Very nice. I have Criminals. That's not a good subscription. Techno, you might want to get rid of that subscription. That one sounds a bit dodgy. Mystery bread. Did I have garlic naan? You did. We got, I think we only got 2 garlic naans, which is fine for us. That's 1 for me, 1 for Shiny. But comparatively, like, because we got about 12 crumpets. So, like, you know, they normally give quite large quantities of each piece of, like, type of bread. We got a lot of crumpets. I think we only got 2 garlic naans. Oh, dear. It's been another week. I'd say message Shiny. Shiny knows. And Shiny will also have the link. If you are curious. Only because they're very likely to do your area too, Shifty Bloop. Because I know you're reasonably close. Well, I know you at least live in the same country. So, my favourite order was a favourite Indian delivery place is dal palak with garlic naan, and I used to Use that sounds good. Oh, much for 6 pounds of bread. God damn it, Lasso. I don't know, because I don't know how much the bread weighs, but it's always a hefty box. Also, it's a happy box because if there's pancakes on top of the box, we can eat the pancakes straight away. Although last time they also gave us pancakes, and they gave us quite a few and we couldn't eat them straight away. Who's this human on my screen? Zero! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. It me. Your boy. How goes it? Oh, that's another thing. I caught the train home the other day. There was quite a few rowdy people on the train. Quite often I catch it home quite late because of work, so you also get people coming home from the pub. And I think they thought that I was a bloke. This happens sometimes. I don't think that I look particularly masculine, but every now and again, I think it's just the way that I dress when I'm outside. I wear like a hat and like a reasonably baggy coat and stuff like that. I think they thought that I was a bloke because I had like... I don't even know how to describe it. I had like 6 blokes, like, because 4 of them were at a table and like 2 of them was like next to it. As I was trying to leave the train, chanting like, "Go on, my son! Leave the train! Go on!" Oh, it did take me by surprise a little bit. Oh dear. It does happen every now and again. They were probably quite drunk. You know, trains in the UK do be kind of like this sometimes. It's not as bad as the train that I used to catch. The train that I used to catch was god awful. God awful. I used to catch one of the trains that went like, there's like a few trains that go around the valleys. I used to catch one of those. Oh, oh, bad. Deary me. Also, Predictable, how's it going? Unpredictable, I hope you're having a good day. You live in Shifty Land. Oh, that's true, actually, you do live in Shifty Land. Well, you have to check if they deliver in Shifty Land then, because I'm not sure. You'd have to check that delivery information. But if you're interested in bread, it's a nice recycling service where they don't get rid of the old bread. It's pretty cool. We like it. And the bread is very nice. Oh, Jelly right now is British. Yeah, British. Valley trains. Very sus. Very sus. We once had... This was really grim, by the way. If you're eating, I'm really sorry about this. We once had... So these were trains, bear in mind, that people couldn't sit down on often because they were so busy. They were so busy. We once had someone throw up all over the floor, and as the train was rolling, it went up the train. And everyone was standing up because no one could, like, sit down. And so it was just, I got off the train with, like, vomit on my shoes. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, random person on the train. Oh, loved it. 10 out of 10. That was a good train. You love that. You love to see it. You finish a long day at work and then you have to walk home with vomit on your shoes. Oh. That was a good train. Yeah, it just sort of spread. Oh, grim. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's happened to me as well, except someone peed on the train at random. We both had it then. Those trains are absolute garbage. Like, if you don't have to catch them, please don't. Please don't. They are garbage. I had to catch them every day, and you'd be coming home from work like, please, no one piss, no one bodily fluid anywhere, because I can't physically move. We are sardines in here. If someone throws up, it gets all of us. Oh dear. People would collapse pretty often on those trains too, to be fair. Not so often on the way back, but quite often on the way in the summer. Like, and that's when the trains would stop. Like, or like a train would have to stop because they'd have to get the person off the train. Or make sure they were okay. It's because they got so hot, and it's because we were all there like this, like sardines. They were terrible. They were terrible trains. Good carriage one. I'm doing okay. Did I tell you what we were doing dressed on you? I think I saw it on Instagram, so I don't think you told me, but I think I saw it on Insta, and it looked nicer. It looked proper professional. I bet you're gonna have lots of fun on that. I'm looking forward to see the sort of stuff you make. Heck yeah. Some of the trains here in Melbourne can be yikes, like you get on and there'll just be a pile of trash in the middle of the carriage. Yes! You're going on the space and I was like, oh no! 4 seats, fastened chains, some food with paint still on their face. No! Most of the lines are very civil. I'm glad you get mostly civil trains. If they're hot, then they can bodily fluid on you. Like, listen guys, it's hot. We need some extra bodily fluid on the train. God. Oh, they were bad. They were bad. Like, in comparison, the train that I catch now really, and the bus to be fair, both of them, they are like a, what do you call it? Like a walk in the park. They're so much better. But that train in particular, infamous. Or all of those trains that go that way, infamous. Really bad. It's so bad. There just are some that, I'm sure there are others as well, that are just some that are just really bad. Why are you wearing a suit, by the way? Well, unpredictable. Actually, I haven't slept, really. And so what I decided to do is wear a suit because I haven't slept. And I think that's the most sensible thing to do when you haven't slept, is dress it up. Yeah, there's a famous video where someone filmed their trip. There is! There's a video, isn't there? Thank you. I completely forgot about that. To point out how overcrowded the trains were. Didn't somebody collapse? Yeah, somebody passes out. Yeah, somebody collapsed in that video too. Honestly, as much as I'm very sorry to the person who did collapse, I'm almost glad somebody did, because it happens so frequently on those trains that it feels like a more accurate representation if someone does. Because you'd be there in the summer and it would happen so often. I nearly collapsed on one of those trains at one point. Like, somebody had to give me their seat to make sure that I didn't, because we didn't want the train to stop. Like, it got that bad. Those trains were so bad. Oh my god. Those were top trains. Professional form. I have to do custom padding to make it fit me specifically, but I'm super excited. Heck yeah! I mean, with a lot of those sort of forms you do, but like it's still awesome. It means you can also make padding for other people as well. Keep it in mind for when I do not sleep. Thank you for the horn as well. I always wear pretty much dresses on days too. Heck yeah! Gonna dress it up. Any train with you is on it is a hot train. Aww. Aww. You're right, I raised the bodily temperature because to be fair, I'm always just a little bit too warm. So if you put me somewhere, I do kind of be acting like a radiator. And unironically, I do radiate rooms. In the winter, I am a benefit. In the summer, I am a burden. Oh dear. Yeah. Shane, how goes it? We are doing some of the background work. So we're just doing some of the cobblestone stuff at the moment. So we're adding some of the darker shade to blend into here. Not that you can see a lot of it, but we are doing it. We can blend in. I always tell someone they say it's too hot and they're like, alright, I'll just leave. Oh dear. We're just talking about trains. Trains that suck. To be fair, I did almost giggle when the people thought that I was... I don't know. I think it is just because... you know... They were so enthusiastic. They were so enthusiastic. It was kind of... As much as it was very loud, it was kind of endearing, you know? And plus I was getting off the train, so it wasn't my problem. And I don't mind people being loud as long as it's not ear-splittingly loud and it's not invading other people's space loud. Like, yelling from a distance is very different to sitting next to someone and yelling. Oh dear. since it's professional form, I can do stuff like proper structured garments. Heck yeah! Things that would collapse a plus size adjustable form. Oh, amazing. You can have like a whole studio. Heck yeah. Getting bad, I had bronchitis so bad I legit, oh god, Shane. Well, to be fair, bronchitis is nothing to joke about. Like, that is as much as it is kind of a meme, like it was for a while, it's legitimately like, that's a bad thing to have. Bronchitis can do you in, so I'm glad you're doing better. I approve of the shade of my tea, thank you. Sometimes, I'm sure other people do this too, where they put a bit too much milk. They'll tip the milk and then they'll go, what? And then they like do a huge glug and it's like, well, I guess I'm drinking disappointment today. Oh dear. I have all the fabric to make myself a whole wardrobe. I've been planning this. Heck yes. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting. I haven't had bronchitis since I was a kid, and honestly don't remember getting that bad. Bronchitis is serious. Like that can really, again, do you in. That can be pretty bad. And like, you have to be careful as well that you look after yourself now, because the last thing you want to do is have it come back. So yeah, do some good looking after yourself. Treat yourself. At 4 o'clock, get yourself some cake and some tea, and have a nice afternoon tea for yourself. Yeah. Last thing you want to do is push yourself too hard and have it come back. Oh dear. To be fair, it's probably the same with a lot of things, right? You forget how bad they are until that happens again, and then you're like, oh shoot, this sucks. Sipping on honey vanilla caramel tea, yeah! I'd always have like honey ginger tea, and again, I'm a big fan of ginger, so for me that was always the one that I'd go to. I didn't really have bronchitis, but I'd often get chest infections when I was younger, and so I would always have that one, like ginger and honey. Or if it was really bad, sometimes I'd skip the ginger and just have honey water. But mainly I like the ginger and honey. It's so good. I still have that. Now I have an actual tea for it though. Like I have a full tea that's like lemongrass ginger tea, which I'll have if my cough is getting particularly bad, because it hasn't got lots of caffeine in it, and it's literally just that, and I like it. And that's one of the ones I think that I originally got from the T2 calendar, which it's been great. I like it. I keep reordering it because genuinely I like it so much. And I have a cough every day, so like if my cough is getting particularly bad, I'm like, that one. It doesn't help my cough, but it makes my throat feel better from having to cough all the time. I think is, yeah, my cough isn't better, but it hurts less, and that's nice. Bronchitis, even though itself is so very serious, it's an opening for plenty of other types of things, like pneumonia, yeah. Pneumonia was something that I'd heard about for a long time, but it wasn't until someone I knew got pneumonia that I realised how serious it could be. Because they were ill for a very long time, and they were healthy beforehand. And then I was like, oh shoot, pneumonia can be pretty bad, huh? And there were also things like that I wasn't able to go see them or anything like that. Anyone who had a lung condition wasn't allowed to go see them, and it was like, oh god. And this was a while ago. Like this was like pre-COVID, pre-everything like that. And yeah, I had no idea pneumonia was as bad as it could be, and consider I was very ignorant of it, and then until somebody that I knew got it, and then I was like, oh shoot, okay, it's pretty bad. I don't know, because it's just one of those conditions you kind of hear like thrown around, I suppose. And yeah, I never really considered it to be like, oh, like something anyone would actually get. Again, excuse my ignorance. I never thought anyone would actually get it. Like, I didn't think it was one of those conditions people actually got. until somebody got it, and I was like, oh shoot. Oh dear. Not a fan of ginger. Fair enough, Shane. Fair enough. That probably wouldn't be for you then, that tea. But that's fair. Not for everyone. It's my summer not tea drink a chocolate mint leaves malt orange sugar and mixed. Ooh, wait, that sounds really good for the summer unpredictable. Heck. My girlfriend is sweet though. She was having trouble sleeping because she was worried I would stop breathing my sleep. But I've been on antibiotics since Monday, so I'm doing a lot better. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, to be fair though, if the cough sounds bad, I can understand having those sort of worries. Like when you hear someone like really close to you coughing really badly, it's gonna be like, oh god. Oh, that's understandable worries. Oh dear. But pneumonia as a kid. Oh god. I mean, I'm glad you got through it. I had walking pneumonia as a kid. Honestly, I could compare what I had a few days ago to that. Pneumonia has a tendency to kill people. Yeah, it's ooh. Is that the thing Cheryl Cole had? I'm not sure. I don't know too much about Cheryl Cole. Potentially. It's excellent for the summer. I'm glad. It sounds like a really nice tea. I have no idea who that is, Zero, so I don't know. I know they are a celebrity, but I don't really know too much about them other than I think they judged something once. Yeah, unfortunately, other than that, I really know very little about them. I don't really keep up with celebrities, or television, which means on subjects like this, I'm vaguely useless. Bobbin. I think we might have. That felt like a yep, we did. To be fair, that was a reasonably good time to lose the bobbin because it was getting a bit close to the edge anyway. Not the worst bobbin betrayal we've had. Because we can also move the hoop at the same time. Girls Aloud? X Factor judge? No. I know Girls Aloud-ish. I know X Factor-ish. Basically an infection of the lungs that causes them to fill with fluid, so you're drowning in your own. Yeah. So up and she had malaria. Ignore me. Okay. Yes, so girls. She wasn't Girls Aloud and then they became a judge for X Factor. I think the judge for X Factor is probably what I'm recognizing her from. Especially in people with compromised immune systems, since it can cause bacteria, virus, and fungi. Yeah. It's a danger. I think that's probably why a lot of people, like myself for instance, were not allowed to go visit. Because I'm compromised. Compromised! Oh dear. Although I think only for a little bit. Only for a little bit was I not allowed to visit. I have to be very careful. Oh dear. Sound of the Underground is the only song. Oh, Sound of the Underground! Is that Girls Aloud? I know that song. Yeah. This could be it, in that I might know some of their songs, I just really don't know bands at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Came from One Direction. I don't really know One Direction. There's gonna be a lot of this. So like I don't really know any of this. I'm so sorry. I am very behind the times. Apologies. I don't really know One Direction. I don't really know Girls Aloud. I'm sorry. Ah dear. I know One Direction were very popular. Oh dear. Hello, Sandman. Hello, Mr. Sandman. How's? Oh wait, it's not Mr. Sandman. It's just Sandman. Oh my god. When did that change? When did that change? When did you lose your Mister? I hope you're having a good day. How's it going? Oh dear. I have never heard of Girls Aloud. I'm vaguely aware that X Factor was a thing. Then my first thought is Marvel spin-off comics for it. Ah dear. X Factor. X-Men. Yeah, X Factor, I never really watched it, but you know, people would talk about it a lot, so like it's something where I've seen a lot of clips from X Factor rather than watching a whole season. I've probably just seen a lot more clips. I think, in my particular case. I only had to lose the Mr. part because some games wouldn't let me put that name in fully. Oh, I see. Yeah, to be fair, I have a long name too. I feel that. Oh dear. We had the DoorDash order coming tonight. Name on it was Liz O. Couldn't cry. Nice. Oh, so Punisher, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Oh dear. Take a sip of my tea. Dear me. I'm like straight up considering whether or not I should have afternoon tea today. I think that I should. I think I'm gonna have an afternoon tea. Because you know what? Why not? Why not have afternoon tea, huh? Dear, I don't think I have any cake, but I could go out and get cake. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Because I've got some work to do this afternoon too. I need to do quite a bit of cleaning, and then I have more editing to do. So why not? Why not start with the cleaning and then have an afternoon tea and then do editing? That sounds pretty good. Dear. Plus we have a nice dining table for it now. Okay. I will remember that. Jelly will remember this. Afternoon tea. Add to schedule. Oh, speaking of schedule, I have been able to edit again for the first time in God knows how long, because Bob 1.0 would not open my editing software without crashing my whole PC. And so for the last like month or so with old Bob, I couldn't edit anything, which was a bit of a pain. But, you know, it's what it is. I'm not really known for doing videos anyway, but I now have the opportunity to edit whenever I want, which is really nice. And so I've started doing that again. So we should have a video on Friday. I'm just doing the captions for it now, which is taking a bit of a time because I won't shut up. And unfortunately, it takes a while to caption videos when you don't bloody shut up. So I'm just doing that right now, and then hopefully that'll be done Friday. And then, yeah, I can just keep doing that whenever I want. I really like editing, so it's been really fun. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna edit every video, stream that I do, but just ones where I fancy it, you know? It's nice to have the freedom to just edit things where I want to. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just when I fancy editing a stream, I'll edit it. Oh dear. Especially when we do like one-off streams and stuff like that, because oftentimes people can't make those streams, and then they miss out on like a specific stream that maybe they wanted to go to. It'd be nice to be able to edit that into a video. I'd like to do that, yeah. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I will also say it's a lot more fun to edit on Bob 2.0, because on Bob 2.0 I don't have to restart the program every like 20 minutes. And that's been really nice. Oh dear. To be fair, after you said it, I might start doing afternoon tea also. Yeah, I think it sounds really, I don't know, just nice. I might also add a food channel specifically into the Discord because, I don't know, would you say we talk about food a lot? Maybe. Oh my god. Oh, so Devil Sorts! How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We're doing some freemotion embroidery today. How was your stream? Heck! What you been up to? Give me 2 seconds. I can't find my O. No, that's SP. There it is. I'm gonna try and beat the mod. There we go. There we go. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Damn it! Damn it! Shoot, well, you get 2 shoutouts. You get 2 shoutouts. What have you been up to? Doom? How are you finding Doom? Oh dear. You had a mishmash of games, but I think so embroidery is a good cooldown. Oh, bless you! Oh dear, we've been talking about afternoon tea and embroidery. It is definitely a much chiller vibe than Doom, but regardless, you're more than welcome here. Oh dear. How is Doom going? Has been good? Can't say that I've played Doom, but I've seen a lot of memes of it just because I was in the Animal Crossing community. So I saw a lot of crossover stuff. There we go. I'll just take that off because I finished that side and I'll show you where we've got to. Let me just cut off the initial threads. Heck yeah. Oh, what's it the nod? How's it going? This is cool and relaxing. I love it. Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you. Oh dear. Don't beat mods. I shall not tolerate the abuse. I gotta be faster though. Gotta be faster. So what we're doing is we're doing a really huge piece that's gonna go on the inside of a coat. So they're all gonna be panels that are inspired by the little match girl because that's what our cosplay down here is inspired by. So they're really big embroidery. And at the moment we are doing one of the panels up in this side, which is the last one on the right side. So we have going to be the girl looking up at the sky, which we have not done yet. We'll be getting to later, where she sees a shooting star. But at the moment we're just working on some of the cobblestone on the street. We're doing some of the details in the snow in just a second. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. A vibey stream. Heck yeah! I am so far going to be continuing the story in Animal Crossing Valhalla soon. Heck yeah! Animal Crossing Valhalla! I'm looking hot dog skin and Doom. We did some more Resident Evil 2 and Dead by Daylight. Oh, 6! So you've been doing like a fair amount of like, not necessarily all horror, but like more spooky-ish style games. Sick! Sick! Hopefully best team. Oh, Unpredictable, take care of yourself! Thanks for popping by. By the way, if anyone is looking for another person who does a lot of like different arts and crafts, definitely check out Unpredictable. They do basically everything arty. Oh dear, I am too fast to beat you. You're the fastest shout out in the West. And thank you for shouting out Unpredictable, I appreciate it. This is Big Pockets, thank you! Lots of spooky. I've recently very kindly been gifted Dead by Daylight, so I'm hoping to do some of that soon because it looks like a lot of fun. And we recently finished Resident Evil 7, so we've been having a lot of fun with spooky games too. I don't know, they are pretty fun. I like the mixture of doing very relaxed sewing and more spooky games. But I've never played Dead by Daylight, so it'd be nice to give that one a go at some point. Right, I'm just gonna pop the hoop in now to the edge of where the snow is because I'd like to put a little bit of shading down on this side. Yeah. Just finished watching Resident Evil 7. It's good. Yes. Yes. It was. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more ridiculous than it was, but it was actually quite. It wasn't a stupid game. I don't know how to put it nicely. It wasn't a stupid game. Like some of the other Resident Evils before it, it didn't go so ridiculously out there. It kept it all quite contained, and I actually really liked that. Yeah. Oh dear. Survivor or Killer? I would like to try Survivor. And then see how I go with that. And then if I don't enjoy it as much, we'll try Killer. Shifty is on it today. Give them a brew. Give them a brew. I remember rating doing Resident Evil 7 DLC. It was a good stream. Oh, bless you. That's very kind. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. We're making like proper pretty reasonable progress on this part of the costume. So it's been really good. It's been really good. Thank you. Heck. Oh, and thank you for shouting out Bateman. Bateman was playing a really interesting game yesterday. I looked while I was doing a lot of work yesterday evening, and every now and again I'd pop the screen up and be like, what the heck is going on over here? It was a game that I had not seen before, but it was really interesting. If you are looking for your like RPG style type games, but with like some weird twists, some weird heckin' twists, definitely check out Bateman. They're a fun stream to watch. Yeah, especially if you've got some work going on, because you'll just be in the background like, huh? Huh? But it's good. It's good fun. Oh dear. Henry gets hungry. We're doing some Leatherface and we had a real quick talking. Ooh! Ooh! So you do more, okay. I'll be honest, I haven't watched too many people. I watched more Survivor, as far as like when I've been watching people on Twitch. I haven't watched too many people. That'd be really interesting. That's why I was leaning towards starting and trying to do some Survivor, right? Because that's what I've seen people do. Interesting. Interesting. Odd Starver for some Mint Killer gameplay. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to produce any Mint Killer gameplay. It would be average killer gameplay at best, I think. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the recommendation. Oh wait, no, they're another streamer. I see. Okay, he's attempted 50 win streaks on all killer. Oh, okay. I might need to watch the new episode of... Wait, Loki. Ah, okay. I've not actually seen. Okay, I'm not good with Marvel. I'm sorry. We did go through this the other day, and I've like watched most of X-Men and quite a few other Marvel that are not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All of the Marvel I've seen do not seem to be part of that, but Loki I've not seen. Ah, dear. Some killer gameplay? Yes. He's good Survivor too because he knows how the killer thinks. That's actually a good point, to be fair. You'd probably be a better Survivor if you were a good killer. Shoot, okay. Good point. Well made. Okay. Let's add some of this shading really quickly. I guess I just have to try both then. I'm become overly average, but who knows? Everyone seems to have a really good time playing that game, so I'm sure it's pretty damn fun. Yeah. Go. Shading in. I love X-Men. Me too. That ended up being one of the ones that I watched quite a bit of. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm sure that I've watched quite a bit of Marvel, but all the ones that are Marvel that I've seen are not part of the cinematic universe. So it doesn't count. Oh dear. I heard it's low key good. Grab it. Like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Get out. Oh yeah, and Devil, please, yeah. No, if you need to go get some food, if you need to go, yeah, rest. Thank you for bringing your people here. That's very kind of you, but please do. Look after yourself. I appreciate it. Right. So we've got a little bit of shading on these ones now. It's pretty subtle. Like, you have to be pretty close to see. Well, I say you have to be pretty close to see it. I see it quite well, but that's because I have human eyes and you have camera eyes. You know what? It is worth it to do because otherwise they end up looking quite two-dimensional. And we want them to look a little bit more 3D. So that's what we're doing. I just have to do the last one, which is over on this side. And then we'll go in with some black. And then I suppose it's probably star time after that? Or would it be... I think it's star time after that. Oh no, then it's orange on top of the mounds. There's a lot of shading to do on the mounds. Oh dear. I'm good, thank you, Punisher. I am good. I hope you're having a good day too. Yee. I am good. Ah dear. My favourite people. God damn. The hecking puns. They should not be encouraged. They should not be encouraged. No. No. I guess next stream. Take care and thank you for the lurk. Eat some good foods. We gotta encourage the puns. Oh dear. Go down there and get there and then bring that out a little bit further. Go now a bit further with that. Make sure we go down all the same kind of routes with the stitching. There we go. Yeah, that one's really subtle. It is small, but still worth doing. And then we'll want to change to, we do the orange first or the black? I mean, regardless, I will have to change the bobbin, so maybe I'll do the orange first, get the tops of the hills done, and then do the black. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Since the orange is a lot more subtle, I think. Oh. Or we do the black, and then I keep the bobbin on here actually because I'll probably want to swap back and do some of this over the top anyway. So yeah, let's do that. The punishment? I haven't done anything wrong, so no, I refuse that. Take the punishment. Get out, Shifty Blue. Get out. No. No, Shifty, get out. Shifty Blue. As a bit of context, anyone who is new here, Shifty Blue has made that exact same joke every stream for like the last month. Every stream. Every goddamn stream. For like the last month. You might be questioning, how are they still a mod? Wow, we're questioning it too. We're all questioning it. Every jelly stream. Every jelly stream. It's terrible. Right. Let's get some of these black, really shaded cobblestone in here. And then, because we might go over the top of some of them in the dark purple again, just to blend it a bit better, because otherwise the black doesn't blend very well. Thank you. Look at all those tentacles. Look at them all. How are you? Punisher, are you alright? Why do you keep asking me how I am? I'm confused. Punisher, 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 why do you keep asking me? I'm so confused. This is like the 5th time. Punisher, what's going on? Huh? What is happening? Huh? Are you okay? How are you, Punisher? What is it? Are you okay? Are you all good? Are you okay over there? Oh dear. Rate my joke. Can I rate it low? Less than 10 joking. Oh, that kind of. I'm not. To be fair, I'm assuming this is a shifty poll because that's a really shifty way of wording it. He has said no. I know, but yeah, I know, but I worry. I'm worried. Are we okay? What is okay? What does that mean? Hecking deep. Hecking deep. what truly is okay. Okay. I'm just going up the whole edge right now. I don't have to do this again later. And there we go. Oh dear. How is okay? Heck, I love democracy. Less than 10. Joking. I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't 10. I'm sad that the other option was not actually less than 10. Or like, you know, 0. Which is what it should have been, you know? It should have been 0. Heads up for next time, Shifty. Next time you do that poll, the other answer should be 0. Just in my opinion, you know. Oh, I guess a 10 out of 10 then. No. 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 Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I've done the black there, so this is just the black cobblestone. I'll show you it, but you can see without me going over the top of it that it's quite dramatic. So I will just go over the top of it with the other colour. Just suspect what your punishment is. How do you make an octopus laugh? Stop! You trying to get other people to do your joke for you now? Is that what this is? Wow. 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 That's pretty low. Pretty low, Shifty Blue. You won't even do your own joke yourself. It's pretty low. Well, who was it then? Who was it? Is there another mod in chat? Oh look! Oh look! There isn't another mod in chat. There isn't another mod in chat. Which means it could only be you. They're just over there. What do you mean? What do you mean? You've messed up, Shifty Blue. You messed up. You see through it. Your ruse of deception. I see through it. Get rid of the first thread so that I don't get in the way of myself. There we go. Hi Matrix, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. Shifty is blaming Pretzel. Concerning for multitasking my phone and from copying and pasting the same message. That's what it is!
995 hacking contributions.
God damn it.
To heck the heck out of that.
I'm not getting that software! I'm gonna get the cheaper one! My god. But thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's very kind of you. How you doing, Winged? Also, Punish, I'm glad you're okay. We were a little worried about you because we were like, why does he keep asking if I'm okay? Are they okay? They keep just being like, are you okay? 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 Punisher, are you okay? Oh dear. We thought something was wrong. Oh dear. What do you like to stream? I like to stream crafty things. I like to stream spooky games. Mostly those two things, crafty things and spooky games. I would say probably the things that I enjoy streaming the most. When a new crafty thing takes my fancy, I like to stream that because I like doing new crafts on stream because it keeps me not focused, but like focused in a healthy way. So like that I still eat and go to the loo and stuff like that. So I don't get too focused. But I really like discovering new crafts, doing the crafts that I like.
Oh seriously, MMHMM. Oh seriously, MMHMM. Oh seriously,
MMHMM. Oh seriously, MMHMM. Oh seriously, MMHMM.
Oh seriously, MMHMM.
Wow. It really struggles with the Thank you for the 100 bits, it's very kind of you. Also, I'm okay, thank you, Winged. I'm okay. I hope you are having a good week so far. We're just doing some of the darker cobblestones, and then all of our cobblestones will be done once I've shaded these in with the lighter colour. Heck yeah! Things are going good. Are you okay? Then everyone's okay. Heck yeah. Also, Samia, how goes it? Thank you for the egg. I hope you're having a good week. I'm good, guys. I'm glad. What's your favourite meme? At the moment, I'm really enjoying the one with the two. I think they're from Star Wars, if I have to guess. But I don't know, because I don't really watch Star Wars. But it's the one with the face where they're like, you're gonna do something, right? And then it's the face of just... And then the other one's like, right? And then it's the face. That's the one I'm liking at the moment. I'm liking that meme. I don't know what it's called, but I'm enjoying the meme format a lot. I really, really like it. I like it a lot. It makes me very happy. Like, you just bought all this fabric. You're gonna make something with it, right? And he's just like, right? I like it a lot. It makes me very happy. Oh, and the chaos memes! The chaos memes! Yes! I must destroy chaos. Mum says it's my turn on chaos. Does my shirt look alright? I want to make a good impression. It means a lot to me. Oh dear. What's it? Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. The Anakin Padme meme. I love it so much. It makes me so happy seeing all of those ones. It's the only reason I'm going on Twitter at the moment. Is just to see all of the Anakin Padme memes. I don't like sand, although my favorite prequel meme is hello there. Hello there. Yeah, that's a good... I've again, no idea where that comes from, but I like it. I think that's my favorite thing about not being a Star Wars fan, is just in taking all of the memes and just using them with no context. I do like the videos where they do the scene of the scenes from Star Wars with the Google translated like voice. It's over, Anakin. I. 10 out of 10. I love them. They make me very happy. Chaos does a lot of volunteer work and has a great impact on his community. Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh my god. I love... Oh, chaos. The chaos. They make me very happy. Oh, chaos. Oh, good looking chaos memes from E3. Oh, they're fantastic. Really good stuff. I mean, it couldn't really do much else with such a god-awful trailer rather than make it a meme, but they are good. They do be good though. Oh my god. Good stuff. Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my wow. I heard the Japanese from the it's so good! Obi-Wan but in French. It's so funny. It's so funny. Backstrip of the West is a good There's a good lot of really good Star Wars memes. You don't have to enjoy Star Wars to enjoy the Star Wars memes. One of the best things about the franchise, I think, is that you don't really have to like Star Wars to enjoy Star Wars memes. Not all of them, anyway. Because some of them are just very good. They're just universally good. Stupid memes. Oh. I can't stop thinking about them now. Oh, they make me happy. Right, I need to bring the black cobblestone up this side. We'll have to go back over this. Okay. It goes up to about, say around here. That's far enough. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. And then you just need to change that top thread back to the other one, do the blending in, and then the cobblestone should be done. Okay, okay. Right, actually, I'll just put that straight in the bin. Because yeah, right now they're quite dramatic. We've got quite dramatic cobblestones going on right now. We got a lot of them. Heck yeah. Lag, thank you for the lag. Do not want, there it is. I'm trying to think of other memes I have enjoyed recently. I mean, I often get recommended very odd things on YouTube, but I don't think they're necessarily memes as much as they're just odd things on YouTube. Although not so many recently. Recently my YouTube's been a bit more dead for odd things. I think because I've been watching a lot more tutorials. Oh, tentacles, there it is. because I've been watching a lot more tutorials, I think it's been recommending me less meme-based things and more just like, oh, you want tutorials? And I think, kind of, I mean, yeah, if I search them out, I could probably want them, but otherwise you can keep recommending me memes. I'll take them. I enjoy the memes. Ah, dear. There we go. It's also been recommending me less music, which is a little sad. A little sad. I always like it when YouTube recommends me music. And recently I've had less. I've had less music recommendations. Which is a bit sad. A bit sad. Also Hooded! Oh, have a lovely look. Thank you so much for popping by. Good luck. I hope that goes well. I've had a good week so far, thank you. Very kind of you. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Pretty good. A bit sleepy, but other than that, good. Let's get that blending on. So now we just go over the first layers of black that we just put down. Again, and go over them in this. And make sure they are a little better blended than they were before. Otherwise, they do not blend at all, and it's a pain. Okay. It's still quite a dramatic shift, but it's better than it is. Dramatic, but better. Yeah. Yeah. I like the video I found the other day with the 3 laws. Yeah. Nice. Oh dear. I mean, I am liking the chaos ones as well, but the chaos meme's always a little bit tinged with sadness, for me at least, because I would have liked a better announcement, you know? But I do like them. But oh god. Ugh. Right. Heckin' memes. When someone adds a bunch of Half-Life or Gmod sound effects to the video. You know what? Kind of same. I think because I've watched so many of those videos from a long time ago, whenever I hear them now, I'm like, funny. Very funny. Yes, hilarious. You need do nothing more, for I have found this video to be hilarious. There we go. Blendy, 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 blendy. I'm going quite liberally with the thread here because I actually want it to be quite thick, which means I want the stitches to be a bit longer, which is why I'm taking this quite fast. Stitch length is longer. There we go. Blended. Ah dear. Right. That is all of the cobblestone done, which is genuinely quite impressive because this was a huge area of cobblestone to do. Like, it's quite daunting, but that's all cobblestone done. I now need to change to orange so that I can do the tops of the snow, and then we can go into the stars. Oh, actually no, wait, give me 2 seconds because I also wanted to put some of this in the hair. My bad! I forgot. The hair needs some of this dark colour. Doesn't need a lot, but it needs a little bit. So we'll put some of this in here really quickly. I mean, a lot of this colour I probably will end up hand stitching over, but that's okay. That's okay. You're back. I'm a changed man. Oh my god. Welcome back, changed. Oh, there we go. I forgot that I needed to put some of this in the hair, so now I'm putting some of this in the hair. That was my bad. It's so easy to forget these little things because there's so much going on at once in the same sort of colours. But I remembered that I needed to put some of this in there, so let's do that. So, just start at the bottom, start to work way up, filling it in. And like, again, for anyone who's never done free motion embroidery, with parts like this, you kind of almost sketch it in like you would with a biro. So it's like filling it in the space. That's why I'm going backwards and forwards a lot, because it's like filling it in the space with a biro. Except rather than ink, you're using thread. It's pretty sick. And go down this area, start to fill this area in. And just over the shoulder. I do think that I probably will end up, yeah, like hand stitching over this a lot. So I don't want it to be too thick because otherwise this is going to be a nightmare. But I don't want to have too much of the fabric underneath showing through because I do want it to look like a full head of hair. So let's just have that like this. And just get it over the shoulder like that. Nice. Oh yeah, that should be everything I need for the hair. Good stuff. The Google Translate samples, you did? Did you like it? Do you like it? Oh, head up to bed. Oh, I wish you so much goodness. I bless you. Very kind. I see the sew in there, and I'm gonna ignore the sewing pun. But other than that, thank you. Thank you for popping by. Take care of yourself and have a good evening. Get some good Z's. Taking your first steps to the larger world. There we go. So now we have some hair with some darker parts in there too. Yeah. And now we need to change back to orange again, so we can do the tops of the snow. When do you stream normally? Normally it's Monday 1 PM till whenever, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday 10:30 in the morning till whenever, but I can't do this Friday, so I'm hoping to do Sunday instead. Yeah, it's the same basically every week, it's just I sometimes do different things on those days. We do have a schedule underneath the stream, and we also have a Discord where I post a schedule every week. Yeah. Yeah. And those are all British times, I should mention. British times. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi Vicky, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Welcome. And hi Stormek. Hi Ozzy. Hi Neb. Oh, hi Ozzy. Also, thank you so much for shouting out Vicky. That's very kind of you. What were you up to today? You doing just chatting? What were you just chatting about though? Also Ricky, hi, and Vicky, hi! What were you chatting about? We are doing at the moment free motion embroidery. So we're still doing our really, really big project, but we have started a new panel. So we've just been doing the cobblestone here, and we have a girl standing looking up at the sky, which we haven't done. We're going to add a little bit of highlight to the snow. Yes, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And with that, I'll say ciao. Dan, take care. Look after yourself. Thank you for popping by. Needs to remember she is waiting and can't do too much to talk. Yes, that is fine. That is fine. And if you need to get food, if you need to get drinks, Fiki, please do. How games affect kiddos. How games affect kiddos? Oh, positive psychology. Oh, sick. Yeah, to be fair, you don't see a lot about like the positive effects of gaming with kids. Like, I learned to read a lot of words. Not well, but I did learn to read a lot of words through gaming. As we are finding as an adult, some of these words I may not have learned to say properly, but I did learn a lot of words through gaming. Like, legitimately. Words I never come across outside of gaming, and that I learned through gaming for the first time. Yeah, and a very positive impact. Oh dear. Very interesting. Heck yeah! Oh no, I bet it was. I mean, I guess in the media it tends to be that video games are like the big bad all of the time. But I don't know, I played video games growing up the entire time I was growing up. Because my parents also played video games. And so like, you know, we had games as part of our family. And we play games together and stuff like that. So it was kind of also part of like family time sometimes too. And it was a really positive thing. I wouldn't think of it as anything negative. It was really nice. I think it probably depends to an extent the relationship you have with video games, but like you always had a really positive. Yeah. It depends on the game. Yeah. What's this, Stormy? You need to run. Take care, Stormek. Look after yourself and have a lovely rest of your day. Yes. Oh dear. Bye, Stormek. Bye, Stormek. But yeah. Oh, Business Jelly! Hi, Zero, how goes it? You'll be happy to know that so far today I have not managed to wind up on live stream fails. Aren't you happy, Zero? Oh dear. We're just doing some of the peaks of the snow at the moment. So happy. I've been doing good today. Oh dear. Yeah, I think, to be fair, we played pretty good games growing up. I don't know, how many people have here played Geometry Wars? Sounds really boring, sounds like it'd be a maths game, but it's not. Not a maths game at all. It's like a game where you are like a little spaceship style thing, and you have to like shoot things apart, but you can play with like 3 other players, and you all have your own screen to like shoot things apart on, so you're like playing against each other. That was a really fun game that I played with my family growing up, was Geometry Wars. Oh, the competitiveness. The competitiveness of Geometry Wars. That was a good one. I like that one. It does your eyes in after a while because it's so bright, but I remember getting quite dizzy playing that game. But it is a fun game. Heck in Geometry Wars. I'm gonna put some orange on this. One. And that's one of them. Obviously, we also had like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Those were good games to play with like a group. Good group games those were. Yeah. And then even like the older games, like the pinball games on like the Sega, and we had Toe Jam and Earl. That was a great game. Like, cause you could play with 2 characters, but it was like a bit of a longer game. That was a really fun one. I think they did it, like they redid that game recently, which I'd have to check, but Toe Jam and Earl was great. Oh, dear. Right, and then there's just the one over there. I'm being quite careful here because I don't want to go too far, because I don't want to go into the area that I shaded before, because that might look a little odd if it went, like, if there was like orange in the part that's meant to be darker. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So that is now the orange done on top of the snow hills. I will come back and do a little hand stitching on those just to get some even brighter parts, but it's a good start. And get the extra threads. There we go. Nice! And that one there. That one there. That one there. That one there. That one. Oh. There. Go. Okay, I think that's all the threads. So, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Still looks a little empty because the dress is not done, but we're getting a bit of a scene coming together. It's nice. Also, unfortunately, you can't see the houses. But they're there, I promise they are there. And they look pretty good. The houses look pretty good. So we are having this all come together, and it's looking pretty good so far. Right, let's keep going. I do need to do some orange on top of these snow bits, but that's okay. I think I'd rather check my design and do the stars first, since they are kind of the border. Right, so we need to do up here. We need one really, really big star, and then a lot of small stars. It does look pretty cool. I like this one a lot. This one's ended up really cute. I like it. Every now and again, like some panels I definitely like more than others. I really like how this one's turning out. It looks really cute. Yeah. Ah dear. Right. Okay, okay. We get the yellow on there, and then we'll have that bright colour. Do we have yellow in the hair? We do have bits of yellow in the hair, but I don't know if we have a lot of specifically yellow in the hair. We did on this one, but there's a lot of fire on this one. So maybe we keep it with just the yellow stitches. Okay, okay. And that does look pretty good. This might be one of the favourite hairs I've done so far. Like the hair on this one looks really nice. Like the layering and stuff like that. I'm really pleased with it. It looks really nice, this one. Like this one is a bit messier, but this one, I don't know. It looks really nice. Like they both look fine, but I just very much like the layering on this one. I guess that's the thing with freemotion. They always end up being a bit random. This randomness is nice. Right. Stars. We need the yellow. Ooh. Did I finish my... I haven't. I should probably also finish my drink, because it's going to be pretty cold. Wait, don't I? There we go. Just thinking about it, I wonder if video games did have a very positive effect on me though, because clearly, like Final Fantasy IX was one of the ones that I played a lot growing up. Like I played that one a lot, and now here I am, a 25-year-old lady who is now obsessed with Final Fantasy IX. Ah dear. I mean, it's given me a passion, I suppose, which is good, because it's difficult to find passions as an adult. But, and it's definitely given me a passion for something, but I don't know, Final Fantasy IX was what my parents had intended. Oh dear. There we go. Get that threaded. And let's do a really, really big star in the sky. So we need the hoop. I do want stars around it too, but the big star is quite important. And the big star also needs to look like it's whooshing, so... How did I do that before? Because I'd done a shooting star before. Okay, cool. I just did a few stitches behind it. That's nice and easy. I can remember that. And here, on this side. And tighten that because that's really loose. Oh, nice. Still feels quite loose. It doesn't want to tighten anymore. Maybe I can tighten it when it's not in there. Okay, try that one. There we go, that feels a bit better. It wasn't really making the fabric taut, it was just sitting in it. I'd rather have it very, very taut. There we go. Nice. Let's do a really, really big shooting star so that it stands out from the rest of them. So get it nice and small in the middle, and then just take it out. That's big enough. We'll see. If not, I could technically go back and add more, but I think if you're gonna go too big, it will look silly. There we go. And then we just need to do a few lines of stitches coming out of it. Let's go. About there. Nice. And let's go here. Oh. And then jump across to here. Trim the initial thread. And go across to here. Nice. Okay. That is our shooting star. Question is just the one. I just need to trim the threads on it. Yeah, drawing the straight lines with this free motion is not the easiest. It definitely doesn't like it, that's for sure. Go. Little shooting star. Oh, it's subtle, huh? Little shooting star. And then we want to do some stars around it. So I'll do some down here and then keep them nice and small. I'll do quite a few. I'm just going to try and do them as randomly as possible. So I'll just be dotting them around. It doesn't really matter too much where they are. Small. And then one here. Good. Maybe put one down here. Nice. Okay, I need to move the hoop. I'm gonna put it a bit close to the houses because we need some coming out the top of where the houses are. I will trim all these threads at some point. Maybe I'll trim the long threads so I don't sew those in, but I'll trim all the short threads in a minute. I'll do those all at once. Yeah. It almost looks like a constellation, the way that I've left it now, but we'll worry about that in a second. Get that in there. Nice. And do some right above the houses. Just because it'll help distinct where the house line is a little bit better, I think. Good. And then here. Okay. Oh, maybe do one just here. Okay. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Nice. And once again, I'm just going to take off the big threads, which is that one, and this one. Oh, and this one. Okay. And where else do I need to go? Yeah, I need to do the whole way around, to be fair. But maybe I'll loosen this off a little bit because it's also just getting a little difficult. Okay, take it a little bit looser and then start going around. There we go. Ugh, come on. Get in there. Oh, there's a lot of threads behind it. The threads behind I'm not so worried about, to be fair, but go. And start doing something like this. And grease the stars around the outside. One. And one right next to it. And then and might just go in a little bit if you want to. There we go. And then we'll move this a bit further. Trim the long threads. Oop. And next. To be fair, we kind of want this to be one of the most starry skies since this is the focal point of the... As much as it's the easiest to sew, it is technically meant to be one of the focal points of the scene, so... Yeah. That one in there. And that this side. And just a little one. And another little one. And a big one. Okay, make sure I'm not sewing up anything else underneath because that'd be a pain. And come out to there. And go around the side. I'm going to also have to, so I have done like a red stitch around the outside at the moment to know where my border is, and I'm going to have to unpick that whole red border later. It shouldn't be too difficult, but with all of these stars over it, will make it a little bit more difficult. We'll work it out, but yeah, just you won't probably see the border, but I can see it. And I'm seeing the work, but it's okay. It's part of this. And without the border, it would make it very difficult to draw like what I need to do at this point. Also, thank you for the lurk, Bateman. And hi, Tom. How's it going? I hope you are having a good day. We're at the moment adding a lot of stars to our starry sky. We're at that stage where we have to add many, many, many stars. We're doing the border of stars right now, and then slowly filling in the center. We've got our shooting star in there too, which is the focal point of the stars. Just so many stars. Filling in all of the stars. But that's kind of what this scene is all about. It's about looking up at the sky. So I want there to be lots and lots of stars. I want there to be lots of things to potentially be looking at in the sky. So that, you know, it feels like it's worth looking at. Like it's not just a cloudy sky with one star. Like there's lots and lots of stars. That's what I'm doing. I'm making there be lots and lots of stars. There we go. All good here. Just came out from long stretch section of the gym. Feel more nimble and jelly-like now. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling good after the gym. That sounds nice. I don't know. I think I've mentioned this, but I've been doing more stretches in the house recently because I'm worried that just being sat at a desk so often that my back's gonna like struggle with it. I've not really ever had any back problems before, but I kind of want to make sure that I don't get any in the future, you know? So I've been doing a lot of back stretches and stuff like that, and I always feel like a lot better after them too. Nice, I like them. Plus it's not too difficult, and it's a nice, I don't know, I can kind of just have something on and then do my stretches, and then yeah. It's been pretty good, I like it. It gives me a minute to wait for my tea to cool down half the time as well, because I can't drink my tea as soon as it comes out of the kettle, so like kettle boils, adds milk, and then I have to wait for like half an hour before it's cold enough for me to actually drink it. And during that time I can be like, right, stretch time! Sounds good. I know the feeling of sitting at a desk all day. Changed on my desk and chair recently and feel tons better. Oh, sick. I'm glad to hear that. I think a lot of it has to do with like, it's not too bad honestly at the computer desk. Like that one's fine. But I think you can probably see it already. Like when I'm at my sewing machine, I'm very like, if I go to this screen, you see this? It's like very forward. Because I'm using my machine, so it's like I'm very forward, like all the time. Sorry, my mic's moving around. I'm always leaning like this. I'm not like hunched necessarily, but I'm definitely like, and so just like leaning like backwards more. It's like already I can like just feel it. It's nice. It's nice having that like the stretches to do, so that I get away from like the machine pose, like the pose from the sewing machine. And yeah, I think going from the sewing machine straight to the computer desk is probably where I'm noticing it the most, because normally I would used to go from the sewing machine straight to sitting on the floor, right? And sitting on the floor I found to be quite comfortable comparatively, because I would be stretching quite a bit there. But now I go from one desk to another desk, and that I think is not been quite so kind to my back. So I'm trying to do some stretches in between. There we go. Got that down. Yeah. So you're trying to curve your back a bit more, but I'm hunching for hours and I wonder why I feel achy. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get an achy back after like sewing for a really long time. Like, I get an achy back, and my right, what do you call it? Under the leg will ache from like hovering my foot above the pedal. I'll get that bit aching quite a lot. I notice that a lot is if I've been sewing for a really long time, my leg will hurt from the hovering of the pedal. I'll be like, ah! I mean, that only happens normally if I'm sewing for a really long time or if I'm sewing something particularly complicated. So yeah, I'll get like an achy leg from hovering my foot all the time. Go. One here. And then put one down here. Nice. Is that good? That might be good. It does look like a pretty starry sky. Yeah, I like that. That's a lot of stars. Nice. Okay, let's start trimming this down then. Okay. Okay. There's two. Actually, I can zoom you in a little bit so you can see this better. There you go. A lot of things to trim. Ideally, I want to trim them really close so I don't have any threads sticking straight up. No. Grab this in here also. I might finish this now really quickly. Really nice. Reminds me of the song Starry Starry Night. Ah, it's really subtle, unfortunately. Oh my god, look at how big my hand is on camera. But I will say, in real life, they're quite nice and bright. It's just on camera, I think the dark fabric really does kind of take hold. But they're nice. I like them a lot. In the same way that you can't see the buildings really here at all, which is a shame, because the buildings look pretty damn good. Yeah. It's one of those things. Camera. I might be able to actually. Do you mind being shaken a little bit? Come with me. Come with me, camera. Right. I don't know how well this is going to work. The shaky cam. This camera is better, see? Hey! This is a bit more accurate. It's a bit blurry because I'm holding it. But, do you see? All the heckin' stars? Heck yeah, heck yeah! And then you can kind of see the houses now. You see them little background houses? There they are. Those little background houses are like right there, right there. Background houses. And then they go into the cobblestones, which are like really nice and bright. And if I take you up a little bit. Yeah! Yeah! That's a bit more accurate. A bit more colour accurate right there. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Look at all that. Look at that heckin' sewing. Now you can heckin' see it. Look at that hair. Can you see any of the other hair close up? Can I show you any of the other ones? Look at that. Whoa. Look at all those colours you can see in actual, like, the colour they are. Oh my god. Amazing. You can never see the colour they actually are. That's the colour they actually are. Oh my god. fantastic. It's just a shame it's really shaky. Because I'm holding it. I'm sorry. Right. I'll take you back now. I'll take you back. Want to come back? Yeah. See the difference? Do you see the difference? If I, like, look at the difference in these cameras. Do you see that? Whoa. Look at that difference. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's like dull. This one's dull. And then this one's nice and bright. This is like this one is like what it looks like to me. Like it looks like it looks like this to me. Like nice and bright. And then the other camera is like, yeah, what it actually looks like. How am I gonna get this back around? That's my mouse. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Hi. Say that. Nice. Ah dear. Is one camera 1080 or is the ratio for the stream which is darkening down? The camera that's above me is like twice the price. So it's like meant to be a lot better, but I couldn't tell you. Pretty quickly. I need to. I'm not as tall as this camera is making me want to be. 2 seconds. Sorry. Yeah. You overestimate my height. No, now you. No. I'm also not that short, but okay. We'll take this height. I can scoot down to there. I'm not that short either, but that's okay. Oh dear, and they're both meant to be 1080p. And they're both meant to be HD, but I think this one's struggling a little bit because of the ports, and I don't think it's doing quite the quality it should be. But that's a Streamlabs issue more than anything, I think. Or like not a Streamlabs issue, it might be a Streamlabs issue, I'm not sure. It's a something issue. But hey, you could see it in its actual colours for a minute. It's really nice and bright and vibrant. This makes it look a lot more dull. Which is a shame, because it's really beautiful and bright and pretty. But it's really difficult to show you that without having the other camera. I can maybe swap my cameras around. That might be an idea. Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll have the top down camera can be swapped to my face cam, since it seems to be doing a better job of accurately representing things. The only issue we might have is that this camera can't zoom out as far. But yeah. Ah, cameras. You do be the bane. Well, no, audio is the bane of my existence, but cameras are nothing to sniff at either. They're also a pain. But hey. I'm just happy if I can show you it for a little bit.
That's a lot of damage!
The heck, a lot of damage! Well, Andrew, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. We are doing... Well, we've just been doing the stars, and I'm just currently snipping off some of the excess thread so that we have now got nice neat stars in the sky. We just had a bit of a journey with one of the cameras 2 seconds ago. Small journey. Camera journey. Heck yeah. Go. I hope you are having a good day. You find yourself well. I've been lurking for a biddy. Oh, fair enough. I appreciate the lurk. In that case, you might have seen our journey. Boom, boom, and boom, that one there. And that one there. That one to there. I'm just making a little pile of threads to the side for now, and I'll throw them all away at once because a lot of these threads are quite short. So I figured just bundle them up with a lot of slightly longer ones, and that way I can make sure they make their way to the bin because they are so small. Like these sort of ones. And they're very small, so I don't want to lose them all. Go. Nice. And go. Oh, well, that one came back with me. Didn't want to go. That's fine. Go back. And you. And this one. And then up into the corners. There. Nice. Yeah, this looks pretty well covered. I think we have plenty of stars. The variety in size looks pretty okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with these stars. They look cute. Okay. And in there, and in there, and there, and then I think it's just yep. Come on. There we go. There we go. Is that everything? Oh no, I see one in here. Some of them are very subtle. Okay. Grab all of these and throw them away. Okay. That is a nice starry sky now. Oh, I've taken some threads out of the bin as well. The end went into the bin and took some threads out. Okay, there we go. Right, we have got starry sky, then the houses, the hair, the cobblestone, and the snow. This is a huge panel. Oh dear. Right, I need to do some hand stitching then, I suppose. So we need to do the hand stitching on top of the snow, a little bit on the top of the cobblestones. I don't think I need to do any on the sky. I think the sky is done. And then the houses will need the darker one, which I'm a little hesitant to do because I also need to do that on the dress. And then let's be a little bit in the hair. Heck yeah, heck yeah. It's all coming together. All coming together. Right. Let's see. I guess I'll grab the orange first. And then, yeah, why not? Let's do the orange. Oh, this one's already got something on it. Grab this one then. And we'll do, I'll do the tops of the snow, and I'll work my way up. So do snow, and then hair, and then, yeah, like work up like that. Actually, no, snow, cobblestone, and then hair, because the hair one I have to do a few different layers of things on, so I'll be there for a minute. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Where are my scissors? There you are. Once I finish this, let's move that. Thank you. Thank you. George! How goes it? Are you having a good day? Ah, dear. We're just about to do some hand embroidery. Also, anyone who doesn't know George is a very sweet bean. Oh, I really wish I didn't do that. Oh dear. It's always like, purge. Good. That's what you want to do with someone who just comes into chat. Immediately purge. Oh dear. Anyone who doesn't know George is a very, very sweet bean who also streams. There's a variety of games, and sometimes playing games with other people too. Definitely check them out. We are just doing some hand embroidery at the moment. And we just finished doing a lot of embroidery, so we've done some embroidery on the snow, the cobblestone, and the stars today. So we've done quite a bit already. But yeah, gotta do a little bit more. let's work on the snow to start with. We don't need very much on the snow since the orange is pretty minimal. Just because it's so far away. Oh, actually, I need to loosen this. I had it really tight for the stars. It doesn't need to be that tight anymore. Loosen that up. Let's try that. Okay. Does it fit? Yeah, it does fit, just about. Whew. Not that I wanted to, but it does fit. So you've knotted one end, and there we go. Right, let's go. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah. Ah, dear. Just a bit tired. Honestly, me too. I am also just a little bit tired. I didn't sleep very much last night, so I'm a little sleepy. But other than that, yeah, good, thank you. Good. Ah, dear. Enjoying the project, so that's been nice. Just a little sleepy. Ah, dear. Right. So what the plan here is to pick out some areas that might potentially see a little bit of highlight and add orange to them so they look highlighted. Yeah. Like this. So in this particular case, it's this area because it's facing towards the big shooting star that we just did. And then I'm going to tie that off because we don't need very much in this particular part. It almost feels like a waste because it's so small, but I think it will look good just to have that little bit there. Also, I'm getting quite warm in this full suit, so please excuse me in a second. I'm really sorry I'm going to have to take the suit jacket off. I wanted to be in a full suit the entire stream, but in all honesty, the suit jacket's going to have to go. I'm getting very warm. Fortunately, I am wearing something under the suit, so I should be okay, but it's still summer in Wales. Suits are not so good. As much as I love a good suit, they do be getting quite hot. And then we're just going to take this a little further along and highlight the top of this bit here. Very, very cold when you woke up, so you're in perfect suit weather. I don't know if you ever do this, George, but when you're feeling a little tired or a little like not having a good day, do you dress up really fancy, or do you do the opposite and like dress up really comfy? Because I'm definitely a fancy dresser when I'm not feeling like my 100%. I'm like, I guess unless I'm having like a migraine, and then don't hold me to that, I'm gonna dress in pajamas. But like if I'm like tired or something like that, like if I'm overtired or I'll like dress really fancy to counterbalance the fact that I haven't really slept. I'm like, well, time to go business. That way no one will know that I'm tired. It's very cool if you do that. I don't dress up fancy, no? I always do that. Like, I do that not so much at my current job, but I definitely did it at my old job. My current job has more of a dress code specifically. Like you have your uniform, so it's like that's not something that I do. But at my old job, yeah, I did that a lot. But there was like, you could tell like there were different groups of people that would do different things, and they were like really tired. Like some people would come in like pajamas, and some people would do what I do, which is like they'd really dress it up when they were feeling rubbish. And I've always been someone who kind of like, I'm feeling like a bit rubbish, I'll just like, not super rubbish, but just a bit rubbish, I'll dress it up. That way nobody knows. Now no one knows, except probably everyone knows, because I'd never normally wear like a full suit. Oh dear. So it's the nobody knows but actually everybody knows kind of dressing up. It also makes me feel a little bit less ugh. At least if I see myself, I'm like, oh, you don't look so bad. And I'm like, yay! Whereas if I wear pajamas, I sometimes feel like I still look like somebody who should be in bed, and I'm like, well, I'll act like someone who should be in bed then. I'll be grumpy all day. You feel better is all that matters. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'm like that. Like if I wear pajamas, I just don't wake up. I will say it was hard to leave bed this morning though. Very hard. Although I actually ended up downstairs last night. It was one of those nights. All sorts of things were happening. I don't remember everything, but I ended up downstairs. Oh dear. Honestly, I'm a nightmare. Some people have nightmares, some people are the nightmares, and I truly believe that I am the nightmare in this house. I ended up downstairs. I will say I ended up downstairs with a duvet though, so, you know, positives. Sleep me looked after myself. Oh dear. Yeah. It'd be like this sometimes. Sometimes it'd be like this. Oh dear. 150 times! Oh my god. It's been a lot more than that. One would argue it's been many more times than that, but it's cool to see the number 150. Oh dear. It's because not too many people use the command. 150, yeah. 150 seems a little low, but it's cool to see the number. Heck yeah. The fact that the R dear counter has gone up slower than the quotes, concerning. There's no way it's actually 150, more like 150. I mean that seems quite high. That seems quite high, Zero. I'm not sure. I don't know that high. I don't think it got that high. I think like 1,000 maybe. 1,000 maybe. 15,000 seems quite high. Right, let's get some highlight on this ridge. Right, I do be saying it quite a lot. It's just part of my lingo. It's difficult to just get rid of part of your lingo so easily, you know? Wee. You must have been talking for You've been talking for several hours a day, several times a week for over a year. Let's do the maths. I mean, how often per hour do I say "ah dear" on average? Though. Like, do I say "ah dear" at least once an hour? If so, if we could say that I say it one time an hour, I could do the maths by that. But if it's more than once an hour, then it gets a little difficult. Probably a dozen times an hour? You think it's that often? No. No. That's twice every 10 minutes. No. One. No. It's not. It can't be that often. No. No. I can't say it that often. I'm sure I would notice. Once per minute. Once per minute? No. I would notice if I was saying it that often. I think I would notice if it was that. Surely. No. Can't be. Someone needs to go through the VODs. Are we counting retroactive ideas from before the stream? No. Because I don't know. I don't know how many they are. So it's just like an exclamation, right? Like some people go and I go ah dear. So it's difficult. It's difficult. If Oh, also thank you for shouting out George again. Hey, go check out George, everyone. George is a good bean. If you haven't checked out George, do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just go. Leave me. Go to Jord's. Check out the VOD. Stop watching me. Just go. Leave. Clearly, this whole stream is just a compilation of me going, ah dear, and stitching, so there's no reason to be here. You already know what's gonna happen the rest of the stream. It'll just be the same thing. Just go. Leave. It's fine. I'm trying really hard now not to say it. I keep almost noticing myself saying it, and now I'm catching myself so that I don't say it again. I don't want to prove anyone right. I do want some tomato juice though. Time to go to see Robbie! How's it going? I hope you're having a good day! It's going well, thank you for me. I got some tomato juice, I finished my tea. All good things. Spicy. Oddly blood-like. It's not, it's tomato. And it's spicy. Delicious. Although I am too warm. Right. I think... Sorry, this is a little more than I would normally show on stream, but I was expecting to wear a suit. So, go easy on me, chat! Oh dear. Scandalous! There are shoulders and wrists on show during the same stream. Go easy on me. I was expecting to wear a full suit, but it's getting quite hot in here, to be fair. And I'm not looking to get heat stroke. Many things I'm looking for, heat stroke is not one of them. TOS, don't look at my wrists or my shoulders. Wait, what am I sat on? Oh, it's not me, it's you. Got it, get off. What kind of board meeting is this? Board meeting of shoulders and wrists? Maybe? Maybe? A scandalous one. Yeah, a scandalous board meeting. There you go. The scandalous board meeting of tomatoes and shoulders. Very specifically. If you don't have shoulders or tomatoes, well, you have to bring one or the other. So if you don't bring shoulders, you have to bring tomatoes. Very specific. Oh dear. We don't ask for much. Oh, and if you don't bring tomatoes, you can get away with it if you bring tomato juice. I will take tomato juice as a fair offering instead of tomatoes. Way to discriminate shoulderless people that don't like tomatoes. Hey, you don't have to like tomatoes, you just have to bring tomatoes. That is different. You would have been burned at the stake for showing off those wrists and shoulders. I know, right? Twitch, please don't ban, but also please don't burn at the stake. Listen, I know that I've been hiding these fantastic shoulders from you for a very long time, but listen, it's getting pretty hot. It's getting pretty hot in Wales at the moment, and I'm warm. It's warm in this sewing room. Give me space for my shoulders to breathe. My shoulders have pretty intense lung capacity, and they haven't been allowed to breathe, and they gotta breathe. My shoulder lungs gotta breathe too, you know? Alright, that's another one done here. It's the Naked Shoulders, Forearms and Wrists Association board meeting! SFW for short! 0, that's 10 out of 10! Well, nice, very good. Give that man a raise. 10 out of 10, very good. I like that one a lot. Oh dear. Also, we have got some highlights now. There. They also need highlights over here. Oh, almost as good as a get out! Do you know, Robbie, you missed people voting on the tentacle joke earlier. You missed it. They voted on it like 5 times. One of the votes was like 10 minutes long. You missed that torture. Don't worry, Tentacles was there, and I think it won every time, so you didn't miss that, but... Though we don't need to do the poll again. We don't need to do the poll again. We're just fine with the polls the way that it was. But yeah. Just in case Robbie was curious. That happened. So what we're doing here now is we're just putting a little highlight on some of the stones. But I missed the vote. I have a right to vote. Yeah, Robbie missed the vote. Yeah, but what Robbie would have wanted to win, I'm pretty sure, won. Which was Tentacles. And also the only option was Tentacles. That you could only vote for Tentacles. Oh dear. Actually, so it didn't really matter what Robbie wanted in the first place. Because the only option was Tentacles. God damn it. It might have been tampering. Best to be sure that there wasn't tampering. The only option was Tentacles, so it didn't matter. Are you making fun of the way that I say Tentacles? Tentacles, there you go. Is that better? Tentacles. Oh, sorry, how do you say Tentacles? Oi. Listen. Tentacles. Because you've got me riled up. There we go. And I'm kind of trying to keep the highlight only to the center of these, by the way, because I don't want rampant highlight. But there we go. I think just on maybe the next stone, and then I'll stop there because it's too much otherwise. It becomes very intense, and we don't want it to be that intense. She's British. The T is for drinking, not for using in words. God damn it, Robbie. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to take a break today at 4 o'clock, not during the stream, just in my everyday, and have afternoon tea. I've just decided today, after speaking to chat and after talking about afternoon tea, that I think it would be a really nice healthy break in my work schedule just to have afternoon tea. So yeah, that's happening today. I'm going to have afternoon tea. I'm also going to make a food channel in the Discord. So that, like, first of all, I'm going to post a picture of my afternoon tea. But if anyone else wants to post pictures of their food, they can do so. Because let's be honest, we talk about food a hell of a lot on this stream. It's them tentacles, innit? What make them laugh? See, now, I've said that like I would actually say that. Now, I think you're saying that because you would not actually say that. Is that right? But I would actually say that whole sentence. This is how people are able to mimic me so easily, isn't it? It's because this is how Wee Wee comes along and is able to perfectly do a crafty jellyflesh. It's because I'm too easily mimicable. God damn it. I saw the article floating online that drinking 4 litres of tea each day is causing kidney issues and cutting down to 2 litres is recommended. My question is, who the hell is 4 litres of tea a day? You'd have to be dedicated to the lifestyle. Yes, that is correct. I was making fun of the British vernacular. Wow. 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 On my stream. Wow. I would like you to know that I am offended. I'm very offended. Also, the stone highlights now. Stone. Oh dear. Right, hair highlights. Let's go. Once we put the hair one on there, we won't have to move it, so we can just get a good hoop and stay. And we have to do a few colours of hair. Let's get this down. Oh yeah. To be fair though, I wouldn't drink 4 litres of tea, I don't think, but I probably have about 7 cups of it a day. I also drink water, to be fair. I do also drink a fair amount of water, but I do drink a lot of cups of tea every day. Because like before I even start stream, I have 1 or 2 cups. And I start stream at 10:30 in the morning. So I do have quite a lot of cups of tea. Yeah, I mean, bear in mind, I also do drink decaf. I can see that, heckin' Paul. I do drink decaf, so I'm not having caffeinated tea, but it is still tea. Or coffee sometimes, but tea. Yeah, 7 cups a day, that's a lot. Yeah. It just kind of happens. It just sort of happens. Like, you're in the house and you're like, oh, I just have a cuppa. And then you're like doing stuff and you're like, I just have a cuppa. And then you just do it and you just have a cuppa. And then you're like doing some work and you're like, man, I'll do this work, but I'll just also have a cuppa. And then, yeah, you just keep going like that. And then you just drink your tea. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, I was much worse. Again, working in an office, I think, is probably one of the worst places for drinking tea and stuff. Because there's so many tea runs happening at any one time. So the office is the worst place. But yeah, I'd say, because like I drink like a proper glass of water. I always have one of them with me. But when I'm not drinking my water, I'm drinking tea. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, I do drink a lot of tea. God, it's fine though. I'm fine. It's fine. We just don't think about it too much. It's fine. Are Brits allergic to regular water? No. And a lot of British people don't even like tea. I do though. You got followed by mistake? That's fine. Honestly, do not worry about it. If you don't fancy coming back, that's okay. It's fine. I will not be personally offended because I understand that there are a lot of very talented streamers on Twitch. Ah dear. You also hate tea? Fair enough. This is the thing as well. There's a lot of people in the UK that also do not like tea. The idea that everyone in the UK likes tea is like, nah. A lot of people don't like tea. A lot of people are not keen. That's fine. Also, Five! Thank you for the host. That's very kind of you. We're just talking about tea. Ah, dear. It's personal. Not everyone's different. Also, some people don't like what most people would consider just your regular tea in the UK, which is English breakfast tea everywhere else. But they will like, you know, herbal teas or other ones. So, you know, it's different. It's different. A lot of talented streamers and a few flatulent ones? Are you making a dig at me because of hot dogs? Oh yeah. Excuse me, are you making a dig at me because of my bloody hot dog hot pot? Are you making a dig at me for my cabbage? I swear to God. I don't think I've ever Listen, my hot dog hot pot is delicious. I will put the recipe somewhere on the Discord. You gotta look at it and then go mwah, 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 mwah. I swear. Hecking delicious. Even if you do fart after it, it is worth it. It is worth it. For the hecking deliciousness. Oh my God. I fucking out of fight. A lot of fucking damage. Oh. How are you doing? Well, I was doing great. And then I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Wait, there wasn't a dig at me and my hot dog hot pot. Wait, what? Oh wait, you're making fun of ASMR streamers? Is this to do with farting ASMR? I've heard of this before. There's like whole YouTube videos of farting ASMR. I'm not that I'm into farting ASMR. I just know that there's like whole YouTube videos of it. 10 out of 10. Stupid. I do like regular ASMR though, to be fair. I think that it can be quite relaxing. Some of it I like more than others. I'm not keen on people talking or like that, but I like tapping sounds. I like I like that kind of stuff. But I don't like, I like the shoo, shoo. But I don't like, you know, when YouTube recommended me like 10 hours of fart ASMR, I was like, this is a bit out of what I would normally go for. Triggered, very triggered. I was immigrants, and when I visited England, my auntie was like, "Want to go for tea?" And I was like, "Maybe coffee." To be fair, this is the thing: you'll probably find coffee shops much easier than tea shops. So the coffee is normally better in cafes than the tea is. Coffee is normally a good bet, even in the UK. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Are you okay? I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay. Makes a hot pot that causes flatulence even though nobody was talking about that. Unbelievable levels of self-incrimination going on here. Jelly says as soon as I'm talking about. Oh, you yelled at Paul Zero. Yeah. I did not hit her. I did not. To slowly regular smells lovely weird sloppy food sounds. Yeah, that's what I don't like. I don't like the sounds, and I don't like the yeah, I wouldn't do eating ASMR. Like I don't think I've even seen that or like searched it up, but I wouldn't. That's not for me. Wanna know what freaks me out? Mukbang. Oh yeah, like the eating. I could understand wanting to eat with other people, but I wouldn't want the eating sound. So I don't know if it'd be for me, but I can understand it. I like seeing food, to be fair. So I can understand bits of it. I can definitely understand bits of it because I can understand seeing the food, and I can understand wanting to feel like eating with other people, but I don't think I'd like the food sounds. Coffee variations are easier to find unless you find a hardcore tea place and the flavor's unlimited. Exactly, that's a really good way of putting it, Bateman. Yeah, if you find a hardcore tea place, you will have so many options. But otherwise, cafes are a better bet, yeah. Tea in a cafe is just the same as tea you make at home but with less care. Yeah, exactly, yeah. How are you? I slept like, same! Fries! Oh my god, I slept like absolute dog shite. So I'm really tired today. Otherwise, I'm good though. You're gonna head off and have a good swing, Shifty Blue. Thank you so much for all the modding hard work. I appreciate it. And if anyone wants to check out Shifty Blue, they're a very talented Sweet Bean streamer. They do world building. They do like RPG style games. And if you do !Shifty, thank you so much, Robbie. If you can find their stream there. And they sometimes do spooky stuff as well. They're a good bean. Oh dear. Lo-fi ASMR farts to sleep, study, relax to. Yeah, YouTube coming out with the weird recommendations like, oh, okay, thank you for telling me it exists. I'm not going to click it. I'm not gonna do that, Robbie. I get uncomfortable with most ASMR. It's definitely not for everyone. I like some, but I'm definitely picky. I'm pretty sure Zoe was joking about a specific larger Twitch streamer who was banned for farting on their mic. Was it on purpose? I guess it must have been, because you have to be quite close to the mic. To be fair though, Twitch gets funny about, well no, to be fair though, I would have thought a fart would have been fine. Because didn't they ban someone for queefing on stream? I guess any hole is bad then, if it's gas leaving your body. Can you burp on stream? Into your mic? Or no? Where is it okay for gas to leave your body from? I need to know, just in case. If anyone can find out, that'd be great. I will say I really don't know the context of this situation, so I'm just speaking from what I've heard today. I need to know where I'm allowed to excavate gas. Okay? Oh dear. You had a horrible night's sleep too. Oh my god, we all had a terrible night. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry for all of us. Heck. You know you got a recommendation based on what you watch, right? Shh. Ow, I just hit myself with the needle, but shh. Yes, it was on purpose. It was on purpose. Can anyone else fart on purpose? It's just out of curiosity. You don't have to say it, I'm just wondering. I don't think that I can. Was it on purpose? Oh, sweet Jenny. It wasn't just the mic. Just really stretching the limits of sexual non-sexuality. Where is it? I need to know. My dream was filled with harrowing sequences of horrific shit. Not. Oh, Fries, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. I think I got electrocuted. It felt like I got electrocuted last night. And then I ended up downstairs somehow, but I'm not sure how much of that was real. But I did end up downstairs last night. So I definitely moved my stuff downstairs. It was weird. It was a weird night. I didn't sleep very much. I definitely felt terrible. Weird night. Very weird night. Yeah, front bum burp is a no-go. Twitch gets twitchy. Yeah, that... I will say, I'm just an immature bean. All of it's very funny. All of it very funny. Another stream, how close can we get to breaking TOS without actually breaking them? Oh, okay. So it was like... Can someone confirm? Was it sexual farting? I don't even... I'm gonna have to look it up because I have no idea what that is. I'm sure that's a tag, but I've never... Sexual farting. I'm sure someone's into it. Oh dear. Heck yeah. You know what though? Fair enough. You listen. You do what you do. I didn't realize it was on Twitch, but fair. You. Damn, you made a spelling mistake. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, it depends on the food. Depends on the food. Oh, okay. Oh, so if you... Oh, right. I get it. Yeah, if you really like food that makes you gassy, then yeah, I get it. I mean, it was pretty cool for a wicked dragon. Sick. Burping is allowed. That's good to know. I would say I'm not really a burpy person, though. I'm a hiccupy person, but I'm not really a burpy person. I might be screwed. Maybe we're just doing countdown until I eventually fart and get banned. Shoot. Shoot. Oh no. Sexual farting ASMR blind playthrough. Oh dear. Oh. I have no context to this situation, so it all sounds very silly. According to a few friends I know of OnlyFans, even just the lewd cosplay types who don't do anything overly sexual get asked to record farts for money. Oh really? It's a big fetish. Okay, fair enough. You do you. That's fair. I don't understand it, but it's classed as sexual organ. Don't understand what it is to... The difficulty would be, though, is, like, technically everything is sexual to someone. Like, I have my exposed elbow here. Someone likes that. Like... And there's not really diddly squat that anyone can do about that, right? Like, technically, everything is something to someone, right? Really. So, it's like, I didn't realize that was a big one, but, you know, I'm also trying to be a little careful with the words that I used because I suddenly realized, wait a minute, are any of these words gonna get me banned? I don't know. Maybe I should be careful, huh? I always have the foresight after already saying half of the shit. But, this is why we mature channel, because I don't have foresight. But yeah. What you gonna do? I killed this. Oh, Sunblish! I feel accomplished for that. Heck yes. Beating Dark Souls 3 by farting onto a Guitar Hero controller. My god. It might, see, I wouldn't say that's a fetish for me, but it is something that I'd like to see. Those demons getting free elbow porn every summer, I know. Lucky beans. Heckin' lucky beans. Ankles were classed as a show of sexual perversion, lol. Well, feet are, right? Like, I don't think you're allowed to show feet on Twitch. But... Feet are really just feet. Feet are really just... They really do just be walking instruments. for a good majority of the population, they are your walking instruments, you know? And if some people are gonna, like, look at them differently, like, it's a foot. Like, what you gonna do? Not my problem. I think you might have missed it, but the dream had a massive wicked dragon. I know, I said wicked. I barely ever say wicked. I didn't miss it. I heckin' said it. Because wicked is a word I say like once in a millennium. Oh dear. Are there a lot of feet people around, or are they just really loud about it? I don't think there are. I think there probably is one of the larger ones, but I think also it's become kind of a meme, you know? I think it become like the meme one that people are like, ooh, you're showing your feet, people are gonna like that. But I think it's just like a meme one, you know? Wicked. I'm here for sewing machine foot. We don't have the angle on it. I'm so sorry, Robbie. You must have been disappointed for a few weeks now. I'm sorry, Robbie. I can't show you the sewing machine foot. I want the thicker one. Go. I am gonna have to throw this one away. To be fair, there's not very much left on there, so that's okay. Fight was legendarily wicked. Yeah. Was it gnarly? Unfollow, unsubbed, cancelled. Not enough feet. You're right, to be fair. Oh dear. I think it's probably one of those situations, though, where the people that are probably loudest in the community are probably not people that are actually part of the community. Or, I could be wrong there, but that's kind of how it feels. Some people think about birth, so hot tub streams are meant to be a deep-seated want for affection for a mother figure. Oh wait, really? Really? Oh shoot. I mean, I guess it could be that for some people, yeah. Honestly, don't get that reference. It was indeed a bad dragon. Oh no, oh no. Also, Mark, how's it going? Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate with tomato because my tomato is getting warm. And thank you for the horn. If my tomato gets too warm, it's gonna become soup. And I didn't really want to drink soup, but that's how it is. Hey, Ash, how's it going? Tomato juice, yeah. Well, with tomato juice, but with spicy in it. Spicy tomato juice. Oh, time for a lurk. Have a good lurk, Ash. I hope it goes well. Good luck with your lurking. Ah, dear. Ah, dear. Better be a Bloody Mary. I can't drink the alcohols, although Bloody Mary was my favourite cocktail when I could. So it's like Bloody Mary without the Mary. So it's just bloody. That is what I am drinking. Yeah. What's spicy? Tabasco? No, it's the Worcestershire sauce is what I've got. Tabasco I would use, but we don't have any at the moment, so I'm just using Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, Tabasco or Worcestershire sauce both work for me. I'd use either. Both is good. Both give the kick that I wish for. I'm doing okay. My daughter gave me a sticker that says, Gwitha. Little does she know that I do bad work. No! Wait, that's Gwitha? I don't read that actually. Wait, good work. Oh, well, should I read some of it? Thank you, Ash. But it's totally lurking. Good luck with your work. I think so. You probably read better than I do. That's not spicy. I don't think spicy is the right word for it, but it's strong. It's version Bloody Mary. It is version Bloody Mary. Yes. Yes. Without celery stick, though. I always thought the celery stick was a bit near. I didn't like the celery stick, and even when I was having it as a cocktail. meh. Meh. Yeah, it's not so much spicy with Worcestershire sauce, more go up your nose kind of. It's like that feeling. It goes up your nose more than it is spicy. Whereas with Tabasco, it's spicy. Like, both work for me, honestly. I'll take either. It's just whatever I have in the house. But... yeah. Worcestershire definitely just... yeah. It definitely gives you a kick or something. Akukan, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. You never had a celery stick in it? Oh, you lucky bug. Because... oh, I'm gonna have to get my thingies. When it has a celery stick in it, it is a pain to drink. Because you just keep getting bopped with a celery stick. Yeah, like, so many times I would get served it and it'd have like this big old stick of celery in it. And it's like, I don't want it. I don't want the stick of celery. Doesn't really add anything to it, at least for me. But yeah, it often gets served with it, and I didn't like it very much. Yeah, I'm sewing with a really thick thread right now, which means it's a little bit more difficult to pull through. That's why I'm struggling a little bit. This is also why I didn't do any hand stitching yesterday, because my thumb was hurting from this. But it's worth it because you get like a really nice textured hair with lots of different colours and thread types and stitch widths. It just looks really nice, and it makes the hair stand out nice from the rest of the thing. Would you ruin a perfect look? I know, right? With a celery stick. Who knows? But there's literally just a big old stick of celery in there. I'd also prefer it they didn't put ice in there, to be fair, though, because a lot of the times I get it and there'd be like a fair amount of ice in it, and when the ice melts, it really watered down everything else. I don't know. These are just my experiences with having Bloody Marys in the past. Some of them were better than others. I don't really want a lot of ice in my Bloody Mary. I definitely didn't want the celery stick they always put in there. Yeah, the ice is good in some things. I don't think it was that good in that cocktail. Like, sure, I understand wanting to drink it cold, especially with it being spicy, but like, it just watered down tomato juice isn't it, you know? And so yeah, it was not my favorite when they did that. Some drinks don't need to be diluted by ice. Yeah, I'd say that one was one of them. Not my favorite to be diluted. But I am also not a cocktail mixer. So again, I'm not an expert. Maybe there was a deeper reason. Whiskey sour, I myself an old fashioned. I didn't really drink whiskey very often when I was out and about. I liked rum, and I liked my Bloody Mary. And that's kind of what I stuck to a lot of the time. I stick to those two. Anything with rum and Bloody Mary. No, yeah, I kind of just stuck between those two. Ah, dear. Oil. Although to be fair, I didn't really drink cocktails very often. I was not really a cocktail drinker for the most part. Like, I preferred to have a lager. I was a lager drinker. I liked lager. Nice and cheap. You can get for a few of them. Yeah, I like lager. Yeah. The only time I'd get a cocktail if we were specifically at one of those places. I don't drink many cocktails. I like dark and stormy. Dark rum, ginger beer, and lime juice. That sounds really good. That, to be fair, sounds right up my alley. It's got lots of stuff that I like in it. Ooh. Yeah, I'd have given that a go. For sure. Right, let's go down this place. Just add a bit more texture down the front strand. Really good, nice tanginess to it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that does sound very, very nice. Oh, that's a red I don't need. There we go. I don't think I ever saw that one on a menu though. Maybe. Then again, I didn't go to a lot of places that did cocktails, so that could be on me. I wasn't widely travelled enough. Can't drink cocktails, I like drinking juice, so I guzzle them and fall over. Yeah! This is fair. This is very fair. You often can't tell as much that they have anything in them. They do be a little bit deadly. Oh dear. Oh. There we go. And get that one in there. And then it should just be the yellow, I think, for the highlight on top. Oh. It should be a little easier to thread than this one. This one was a pain. There we go. Get that one through there. Needle off the top. The thread. Nice. Your copy of RE8 started today, but I haven't started it yet. Oh, I hope it goes well. I'm thinking I might do some Dead by Daylight before I start playing Resident Evil 8. So you've got a fair amount of time, because I think I might want to play a bit of that first. Just take a small break on Resident Evil and do some what do you call it? Dead by Daylight. And then come back to Resident Evil a little bit later. That's my thoughts right now. Yeah. Dead by Daylight, my relaxed game. Yeah! So king! The material seems thick. It is. So this bit in particular, the bit that I'm sewing on now, I've stitched into it quite a few times already. So I've already done free motion embroidery on it. And now I'm hand stitching over the top. So it becomes really thick when you do that. And so going in with a needle like this, it's not the easiest. It doesn't enjoy it. We'll say the fabric doesn't enjoy it. But it's not impossible. It's just a bit difficult. Ah dear. The idea is a good stream game. Yeah. I want to give it a go. Will it be an open game? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you on that one, because I think there's a couple people I would like to play with, and with that being the case, it's like I might save those spots for those people. But yeah, I'll get back to you, because I'd like to play it multiple times, so we'll see. Oh dear. And there we go. I can feel myself stitching something. What am I stitching? Ah, it's this. To be fair, I did leave a lot of these. This is kind of my own problem. I did this to myself. Who's my favourite survivor? Do you not have one? I've never played it before. Never played it before, so I don't really have a favourite anyone yet. Because I'm very new. Like, I have no favourites. No favourites. So, I'm hoping to get some favourites. Yeah, thank you. But I need to play it a little bit first. So we shall see. We shall see who ends up being my favourites. But yeah, I need to go in and do the demo at some point so that I can get through that. Because I'll be honest, I don't really want to have to do a demo on stream. I kind of just want to be able to get in and actually play the game. But yeah, other than that, it'd be good. Right now I'm sewing next to a really thick piece of thread, so I'm just trying to not stitch it down. The one I really put time into was, I kind of forgot her name. White Girl Speedy, Meg, yeah. I barely played DVD, I'm not very good. It's not about being good, it's about having fun failing. Yeah, I played a bit on PS4, then switched to PC. I played it quite a bit, but I haven't played a ton. Fair enough. I've got it on PC, which means I'm gonna have to get used to PC controls. But honestly, I kind of want to get more used to PC controls because I want to play more games like that. So this will be a good, chance to get used to controls like that. So get ready. I'm not very good at using a keyboard, but I'd like to get better at that. So hopefully through this game, I can maybe start to get a little better with that. We shall see. I hope it's not too frustrating to watch. Still not any good though. I've watched a few people playing it for quite a while, and it seems like one of those games where it doesn't matter so much if you're really good. If you get paired, like, you know, if you get put in a bad situation, you're in a bad situation regardless. I don't know. It's like knowing how to get out of the situation, which I still have no idea. Yeah. Need to get used to WASD commands, or you could call them hentai face, hentai face, hentai face, hentai face. Oi. Listen, I know where WASD is on my keyboard. That I know. I know where that they are. Even with the faces. Honestly. It's just the other keys that I struggle with a bit more. J I really struggle with. O is a really hard one, as is P. Those are keys I struggle with quite a bit. Z, I'm not very good at finding. Any of the numbers that aren't 1, I struggle with. Yeah, you get an idea. Those are all quite hard. 1 and 2 also keys you can use. I can do 1 and 2. Writing drop is a no. Yeah, I can't do that one. Not a word I can do. Somebody else can write that. I can't write that. 1 is point and 2 is wave. 1 gives a 50% success rate of not dying to ping. Okay, pig, not ping. Okay. I think also learning like the different enemies is going to be a roller coaster. So getting used to doing different things when different enemies are playing. But I'm sure again it will just be one of those things that I will get used to with time. Yeah. Boop snoot. Yeah, which is the boop snoot number? I think I'll need that one. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a little yellow around the border of the face. Jenny has trouble with my keys. Wait, is there a video of me having trouble with my keys? Oh no. Or is it just me explaining that I have trouble with my keys? Shoot. Because I know there are clips of me straight up struggling on stream. It's very embarrassing. Oh dear. Where I'm just like trying to type something and I physically cannot do it. Just explaining. Okay, cool. Whew. I think it's when I was doing live 2D, to be fair. I think is when I was really struggling. I was trying to like type the names of the parameters and stuff. And oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not at all. Really funny out of context. Thank you, Mark. Very, very kind. Very kind. You're probably right, to be honest. Right, let's get that highlight up there. Yeah. Tie that off, and I think that's all the details on the hair done. Which is good because we don't actually have a lot of yellow thread on my needle. Keep going. Let's go. Boing. Should be. Have the stars in the sky. You can't really see the houses on this cam, but they are there. The hair, and we have the highlighted snow and all of the gravel done. Heck yeah. Basically, that's all the basics done there. It's just the hand stitching and the fire to go around the outside. Heck yeah. And I need to get the colour of the thread for this. So I haven't got that, unfortunately, so I can't do it right now. But otherwise, good stuff. Also, take care, George. Thank you for popping by. Appreciate it and have a lovely rest of your evening. I only clip you saying funny things. That's fine, Mark. That's part of Twitch. All good. Ah, dear. Right, I think we're done for the day then. Yeah, I think that's all I can do on that panel, and I'm not starting a new one now. I mean, I do need to do more work on it, but I need to get my thread first, so heck yeah. It's looking pretty cute. Oh dear, thank you for luck. Right, shall we find a bean? Shall we find a bean and send you towards a bean? Right, thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you to our mods for moderating and keeping everything chill and doing all the shout outs when I was trying to shout out and I can't type and everything like that. I really appreciate it. Oh dear, it's very kind as always. Right, let us get you towards somebody else. Right. Oh, you know who we could raid? Maybe should we do a Snuggle raid? Because Snuggle is live, and Snuggle has only been live for half an hour, which means Snuggle will be live for a little while. That seems like a good call. Let's do that. Let's do a Snuggle raid. Heck yeah. Are you raiding? Yeah. Do not worry if you can't stay around though, because I don't want you to have to stay up if you need to sleep. We are gonna do a Snuggle raid because Snuggle is a very sweet bean, deserves all the love, and I can't find There we go. And also, they've just started streaming, so they'll be around for a little while. Heck yeah. Let's do a Snuggle raid. And if anyone, thank you so much, Robbie, for putting those in the chat. That's very kind of you. If anybody would like to grab a raid call, they are just there. Robbie has very, very kindly popped them in chat. So please do. Great way of sending love if you don't fancy popping anything else in chat. But don't feel like you have to. It's completely up to you. We have the sub one and we have the not sub one. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Mark. And thank you, Andrew. Yes, have a lovely, lovely day. Bear in mind, I'm not streaming on Friday. I normally would. So the plan is for the next stream to be on Sunday because I've switched all my work shifts around. I'm so sorry. I'm training some people up this week. So my work's a bit wee. But yeah, I'll be back hopefully on Sunday. So yeah, hopefully see you soon. Otherwise, yeah, I know, right, Zero. I know. I have to fly away to train people in the art of boobs. It's crazy. I know, but it's okay. I'll be back. Streaming on the Sabbath. Twitch, don't come for me. Oh dear. But yeah, so I'll hopefully be back on Sunday. I'll let everyone know, of course, in the Discord. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your week, though. And yeah, let's send some love over to Snuggles. See you all soon.